Hello, everybody. You can't see the game, so we'll change that right away. What's going on? Happy Tuesday. There you have it. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Look at all the friends here dancing in chat. It's so good to see you guys. Meerkat, Brawny, TS, Euro, Janko. What is up, everybody? DigiTiff here with you this evening, and Digimuffin, of course. I was typing out the going live messages in Discord, and I was writing, DigiTiff's hosting tonight, and I was like, wait a minute. It's not fair if I don't include Digimuffin. So we gotta make sure we're both here, right? Digimuffin, DigiTiff, present and accounted for. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another stream. Today is September 9th, which is crazy. Can you believe it? I was actually driving to work today and I noticed that some of the leaves on the trees are changing. There was yellow leaves. They were slowly starting to fall off and I was like, wow. Fall is here. I mean, I'm not even sad about it because fall is literally my favorite season. I love fall, but I just feel like it happened so fast. It was like snap of the fingers. It was summer last week. It was fall this week, but hope everything is going well in your neck of the woods, wherever you are in the world. And of course, welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Janko says, woo, catching Korokimon. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna be doing tonight, is continuing our Korok quest. On our last stream, we entered the Oculus region, and that was the area we were exploring. Let's load in and get an up-to-date count of where we're at with the Koroks. We are actually at, drumroll please, 87 shrines, 556 Korok seeds. We'll take that. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty good. 556 out of 900 Korok seeds, 87 out of 120 shrines. We're making money move, slowly but surely. So that's what we'll be doing for the rest of the evening. As I mentioned, we are here in the Oculus region, which is to the far northeast of Hyrule. On our last stream, we sort of made our way up through and then are coming back down now the eastern side. And tonight in particular, we're going to be heading out to this labyrinth, which is out in the middle of the sea. So that'll be kind of fun. The very last thing we had to do was bring the flame up to the Oculus Ancient Tech Lab. And you may be wondering why I'm naked. Well, there was a plot reason for it, I promise. I'd probably better put some clothes on, though, before poor Link gets cold. And, before we get attacked by something. Pants, shirt, fancy headpiece. Perfect. Alright, so let me just pull my map up here. Let's mark our Korok routes. So we're going to be heading, we got the two here. We're going to be heading right here. Then out to the labyrinth. Now, in the labyrinth, there are a ton of guardians, which is fun. I can't remember if I have to fight them or if we can go around them. I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. And then once we're done in the labyrinth, we start heading south, and there's a couple of Koroks along there as well. Are there Koroks in the upside down? I guess they'd be like demon Koroks, unholy Koroks. I'm currently tied up in the kitchen. I'll rejoin shortly. Yeah, of course. No worries, TS. How's everybody been doing? I haven't seen you guys since last week. So I hope everyone is doing well. It's really good to be here as always. I'm always very excited for stream night. Alright, so the first Korok we're looking for is a rock beneath cracked boulders. And then we're heading out there to that big spooky labyrinth, but one thing at a time. I think the cracked boulders are all the way down on the beach, so time for us to jump off a cliff and then break our fall before we break our bones. And yep, these should be the cracked rocks that we're looking for. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? There we go. Get rid of you. And this should be our first Korok of the night. Heck yeah, nothing like breaking the Korok seal. That's the first one of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully. Lots more to go. Okay, so, the labyrinth. How are we going to get to the labyrinth? I see that there is this sketchy little raft thing over here. I'm not sure if I trust its seaworthiness. Plus, even if it brings me over there, the entrance is very high up. So I'm thinking what the best thing for us to do is probably me teleport back up to the Ocula Ancient Tech Lab and then us soar out towards the labyrinth. I think that'll probably make the most sense, but yeah. It's been a great week for me so far. I'm in talks with a potential business partner to make a game. Yo, Janko, that's freaking awesome. Congratulations. I wish you all the best with that. I would love to play a Janko original. Also, hi DNA, how are you? Good to see you. Hope all is well back in Newfoundland. I think you need to follow the Goblin King to the labyrinth. Wait, wrong weird magical franchise. Alrighty. Wow, talking about leaves changing. Look at these beautiful fall colors right over here. Dang, with the sunrise? Okay, beautiful. Wow. Love this. Okay, let's hope I have enough stamina to glide this far. Ah, yeah, we should be fine. I think so. Luckily, we've upgraded it. Unluckily, it does appear that there's a lot of wind. And not in a helpful direction. Oh, it is really slowing me down. For a second there, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it no problem. Now I'm not so sure. This wind... Oh my god. It is like a strong gale. Fully in the opposite direction. Okay, come on. I think we'll still be able to make it, but good golly, that is a lot of wind. Lomai Labyrinth Island. This is our third labyrinth that we've tackled, perhaps fourth? But everyone is different, and as you can see, this one has got some guardians in it. You who have reached this point, proceed onward through the maze, and you will receive a reward. Trial of the Labyrinth begins now. So obviously we need to make it through the labyrinth without being blown up by a guardian, which is, you know, perhaps easier said than done. I'd rather not fight that one head on with absolutely no protection, so we're gonna peace out into the labyrinth proper and hope it brings us to the center. Also, thank you, Euro, for the yahaha, setting us at 557 Koroks. I'm really hoping we might be able to get to lucky number 600 tonight. That would be very exciting. 600 out of 900 Koroks would obviously put us at officially 2/3 completion. We might be able to do it. It all depends on the nature of the Koroks that we're hunting, right? Like, if it's just going to give me nice, simple, easy Koroks, I think it's very manageable. If it tries to give us challenges like it did last week, where I have to learn how to play golf, things slow down substantially. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Hello, Kev. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you to everybody for stopping in this evening. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. My favorite part of the day is always coming on stream with you guys, and it wouldn't be near as exciting if you guys weren't here, if it was just me by myself, so... Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope all is going well, and your weeks are off to a good start so far. I'm just thinking, should I move Digitif to the other side of the screen? I feel like I should for this game, because she's sort of blocking things. There we go. Oops. Except I'm mysteriously floating now, which won't do. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. There we go. I'll put myself right here. I won't put myself all the way in the corner because then I'm gonna block whatever Pokemon come up. Am I too stuck out now is the thing though. Maybe, what if I put the Pokemon on the other side? There's a lot of behind the scenes finagling here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Let's put the Pokemon on this. No. Because then the Pokemon are going to cover the map too. I mean, we could just make the Pokemon pop up on top of Digitif. Don't mind me, just thinking out loud. Okay, what if Digitif goes here. And then... Pokemon just moves over here next to me. Okay, let's see how that goes once a wild Pokemon spawns, if it's in a decent place or not. I'll be real with you, Chief, I'd forgotten tonight was a stream night. Well, hopefully it was a pleasant surprise when you found out that it was a stream night and not a groan and a head shake. Okay, so there's the Guardian, and he totally sees me. Oh god, oh stop, no, okay. Okay. We need to redo this. You can put the Pokemon on top so it looks like they're on your head like a wild hat. Honestly, I don't hate that idea. It's like, oh no, a Pidgey is on my head. You have to catch it. It looks to me, I'm just taking a look at the mini map down in the bottom right corner that you guys can see now that I moved to the other side. I think if I go down this way and then try to enter the maze from back here, we can get up along the right side. I just have to enter at the correct juncture. I think I have to enter like right here. Yeah, that mini map is helpful. I'm basically just following that now. Don't climb any walls. I'm very happy, just the timing was perfectly weird. I just set the pan up to heat as you went live. I mean, that's great. Get yourself some yummy food, sit back, relax while I hunt some Koroks. Everybody wins. What are you making this evening? I just had some leftover sushi. Me and Alana had sushi for dinner last night, and the rule of takeout is you always order more than you can eat in one sitting, so you have leftovers the next day. That's the rule I like to live by, because there's nothing better than the next day being like, what are we gonna have for supper? And then someone happily exclaiming, we have leftovers! And then you get to eat leftovers, so that's what I had. Tiff would be fine until she had a Tentacruel or a Myanmar on her head. That's true. That's true. If any Pokemon with tentacles appeared, we might have a problem. I'm making the laziest dish I can think of, 1-pan chicken plus rice. Nothing wrong with that. I love me some chicken and rice. A little stir fry. Okay, I think we're making money moves here now. I think we're getting closer. Presumably I'm trying to head to where I have the star stamp on my minimap, but let's see. Maybe... Yes, no, I think I am, but I have to go this way. This would be so much harder without the minimap. Oh my goodness. This would be, yeah. Way, way harder if I didn't have the minimap to reference, that's for sure. Okay, so we go up around here. It's raining in the labyrinth, which I'm sure makes things extra cozy. Okay. And... Whoa. Oh, never mind. I thought these were like murals or paintings, but it's literally just crap on the walls. My bad. My bad. Nothing cool. Yeah, this looks to be like, well, not the center of the maze, but the part I thought I was trying to access. I do see a chest here, so obviously not a totally bad thing, because there's 100 rupees in there. But alas, I guess we're not done. Guess we need to keep moving around the other side. Hey Karis, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. The 100% completion challenge continues. Tonight we find ourselves in a labyrinth that we're trying to navigate. Ow. If we don't get electrocuted en route. Oh my god, ow. Okay, this is probably a good time for some arrows. Yeah, really good time for some arrows. Okay. So I guess I need to come around the other side? I don't know. I thought I had this labyrinth all figured out, and, well, now we've hit a dead end, so... I gotta be honest, now I'm just confused. Is this a dead end? I came all this way just for a bow? What the heck? It could be worse. It could be a mini golf mace with collision on. Also, it looks like the Pokemon are in the perfect spot. They're right next to Digitif there, so I think I did good with moving everything around live. Yeah, no, now I am completely lost. So, I guess I had to come in from the other side? Does that mean I need to go all the way back out? Oh god. The labyrinth is labyrinthing, that's for sure. If its job is to disorient and confuse, it is doing a fantastic job. Because I am both disoriented and confused. Okay, I guess we'll go back out the way we came and I'll try to go the other side. Okay. Unless, did I already try to come this way? Yeah, this is also a dead end. Oh, but there's a chest I think that I missed. I'll take that. Royal Broadsword. Okay, so this is not the right way either. Welcome to the Tiff runs around in a maze for an hour straight stream. Can't remember who said it last time about how thrilling these streams can be. When we were in the Heber region, we had to literally watch ice melt, which is obviously always a super fun time. And tonight, it is just going to be me navigating endless corridors. Now, wait a second. What do we have here? Oh! What do we have here? Okay, still not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. We got a knight's shield and a knight's broadsword. That's kind of cool. Still not our objective, but hey, free stuff's free stuff. Happy loot goblin noises. Oh my god, I forgot we had that command. Exclamation point loot. I need to get a soundboard sound that's happy loot goblin noises. The closest I have is... Lizard. I guess that works too. There's no Minotaur on site, so at least there isn't anything chasing you. Not yet, Karis. The best part is as soon as I get back out into the main corridor, there will be something chasing me, so just you wait. How many games do you have on Steam, Bronny? I have 650, and I thought that was an obscene amount, so I can only imagine how many you have. You're gonna be like LOL rookie numbers and come in with like 1,000 or something. But yeah, you spoke too soon, Karis. There will be something chasing me, you just wait. Ah! Speak of the double and you didn't have to wait long. It's got too many legs and it's really scary looking. The only positive is that she chonks, so he can't reach me in here. The only negative, I suppose, is that the chonkiness does actually kind of block me in. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Woo! No, we're good. Keep running. Link! Go! Okay. This is gonna be a dead end. I've got to enter down here. Ah! Ah! Okay. You have 1,897 games on Steam? Holy... Is that every game available on Steam? Yeah, 650 is sounding like rookie numbers now. That's insanely impressive. 650? I have 147. I feel like that's just a normal amount of games to have on Steam. For the longest time, like through the 2010s, I was subscribed to Humble Bundle, so every month I would get like 5 to 7 game keys, and I think that's where the majority of my games have come from. I would say I've probably only played half of the games I have on Steam, which is kind of sad. I should try to play more, but that's where the majority of them have come from. Not individual purchases, but like through bundles and stuff like that. Janko says, I've got a modest 231. That's respectable. Those are respectable numbers. Gabe Newell on his yacht nods in approval. Says, yes, yes, Janko, thank you. Thank you for keeping me afloat, literally. I think the badge for total games goes up to 150k? Okay, now I need to know. Can someone Google and find out, like, what the record is for the most amount of games on Steam? I'm sure it's something outrageous. I was never subscribed to Humble, but I did shop at them fairly regularly. Yeah, I did too. I actually haven't gotten a game from Humble in, like, literally forever. And not necessarily for any particular reason. Like, it's not like I had a bad experience with Humble or Humble Bundle or anything like that. I just kind of... I think it got to the point where I just got too many games. And I was like, I can't keep doing this, so... Humble is great if you're looking to experience a bunch of games and build your Steam library, but yeah, it got to the point where I was like, okay, this is overwhelming. Okay, Janko's got the record. It's 46,250, held by someone named Brandon Anderson as of February 2025. Oh my god. 46,000. That makes my 650 look a lot more reasonable. That is insane. Wow. Well, there's my fun fact for the day. When you think you've got too many games on Steam, just remember, you're not Brandon Anderson. Sounds like a ton of visual novels. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of, like, low budget... Not saying visual novels are low budget or trashy, because there are fantastic visual novels, but there are a lot of low budget, trashy visual novels on Steam in particular. That I'm sure you could just add for free into your account to boost your numbers. Gaben should name one of his yachts after that man. After all, he funded it. Ooh, ooh. Is this it? Is this the end of the labyrinth? It might be, mysterious finds. Okay, this is gonna go boom. Ow. Actually, I said ow, but it didn't actually hit me. I could probably nudge mine up to about 2100 if I redeemed all my Humble keys. I mean, you'd still be nowhere close to Mr. Anderson, but again, I'm sure Gabe would thank you. Ooh, what the heck? The Great Flame Blade. That's freaking epic. I've actually just got a regular Flame Blade, so we're dropping that and upgrading to Great, rather. Unfortunately, though, still not the end of the labyrinth. We're getting a ton of loot in here, which I'm never going to say no to, but at the same time, we're not getting where I need to go. Oh! We cooked those bats with the Great Flame Blade, though. It's like that. That was satisfying. Okay, this might be it. This might be it. Yes! We made it! To Kalo Shrine. There we go. Dang, it literally took us 20 minutes in that labyrinth. The trial, they really made us work for it here. Holy moly. Hey, Rector. Finally, I have something to replace this weak fuck-ass flame blade. It's about time. What's going on, Rector? It's good to see you. Luckily, navigating the labyrinth was challenged in and of itself, such that I don't need to prove myself any further in the shrine. We're gonna grab the Barbarian Helm. Do I have the full set now? I do! We love a new armor set. Check this out. Link the Barbarian. Arriving for duty. This is actually a decent set because it gives you attack up. A helmet once worn by the warriors of an ancient warlike tribe from the Farron region. Wearing it draws out your inner animal, increasing your strength and battle prowess. Doesn't have a ton of defense, but it has a ton of attack, so let's equip that. Looking hot! I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Rector. Happy to be here as always. As you can no doubt see, we are back in Breath of the Wild this evening, continuing our 100% completion challenge here in Hyrule. And we are currently at 88 shrines, 557 Korok seeds, so we're moving and grooving. We only just got started, obviously, but that labyrinth took up the majority of early stream time. Alrighty, now the issue is going to be, how the heck am I going to get out of here without getting murdered? I thought this would, like, blow me up. I guess I'm just going to have to fly out and hope they don't murder me? Oh. Ah! Oh my god, that was so close. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Okay, bye. Dang, every time that Guardian music hits, it's just like instant anxiety. No, wait! I didn't think you would see me from here! Oh god. Okay, we're out of range. Phew. That was too freaking close for comfort. Look at him! Just lurking in the entrance. That is terrible. Okay. Our next Korok seed is right here. Holy shit, that Guardian was petty, right? That was crazy. Thank you for the hydration, Karis. Cheers to that, my friend. Bronny says, I think I need to up my badges on Steam because Tiff's catching up level-wise. Am I really? I wouldn't be able to tell you what level my profile is on Steam. Get back here, Twink. I'm not done murderizing you. Alright, there's our next Korok. Ah! And now, do you see the bodies of the Guardians just like lurking around here? I hope they're all dead. And none of them are waiting to come to life and, as TS so perfectly put it, murderize me. I hope not. Yeah, luckily it's not too deep here, so I should be able to well, Link's tiny. I was gonna say, I should be able to stand up soon, but no, okay, we can't. Someone did indeed let all these bodies hit the floor. You're level 66 on Steam and I'm at 73. I'm not used to having people on my friends list being within 20 levels of me. Alright, let's try out this great flame blade here and roast this lizard for lunch. Dinner? Breakfast. All the above. We're getting 3 meals out of you, sir. Perfect. Now, hopefully none of these Guardians are alive, because this... Oh, I see a Guardian that's alive over there. There's one right there. Oh, I hate the way they move. It's too spider-like. Well, we're gonna hope he doesn't see me over here, because this is our next Korok challenge. We need to grab all of these flowers in order, so that's 1, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. No Guardians have seen me yet. And that's 5. Whew. Bye! Alright, perfect. We didn't get murderized. Oh, Borderlands 4 comes out on Friday. I've got to agree with TS and Bronny. I actually completely forgot Borderlands 4 was coming out. I was so excited for Borderlands 3 when it came out. I picked that up on launch day. We streamed the whole thing. Not that I'd go so far as to say Borderlands 3 was bad, but Borderlands 3 was extremely underwhelming, especially when compared with the masterpiece that is Borderlands 2. And I gotta be honest, it kind of just like turned me off from the franchise a little bit. I don't know, I wasn't super interested in Borderlands after Borderlands 3, so I heard Borderlands 4 was coming out. And I was just kind of like, oh, okay, that's information that I'll file away. So, you know, I'm not saying I won't play it in the future. I've heard that the early previews are actually very positive, which is a good sign. Hopefully the full game ends up being as positive as the previews seem to be. But yeah, TLDR, no plans for me to pick up Borderlands. I keep saying Borderlands 3, don't I? Borderlands 4. Borderlands is being very bold, releasing within a month of Silksong, let's be honest. I wouldn't call Borderlands 3 bad either, just excruciatingly mid. Yeah, pretty much, right? And like I said, if Borderlands 3 hadn't been the follow-up to Borderlands 2, perhaps I wouldn't have been so disappointed. But after the bar was set as high as it was with Borderlands 2, it just felt like we came crashing back to earth with Borderlands 3. I also didn't like Borderlands pre-sequel, so like, yeah, it feels like I haven't really liked a Borderlands game in a long time. Oh god, I was hoping I would get around this guy. So that sort of stymied my interest in the franchise for a bit. But like I said, hopefully Borderlands 4 comes out, everyone loves it, and maybe we'll check it out at some point. But oh my god, it won't be launch day for me because I might not survive till launch day. This guardian may murderize me before then. Ow! Like he just did. Thank God my ghost girlfriend brought me back to life. This is freaking terrible. No! Stop! I can't! Ah! No! Oh my god, there's two of them. There was two! Another one joined in. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need to try a different approach there. But yeah, anyway. Worst part is, now I gotta mark all those Koroks again. Is anyone picking up Borderlands 4 on Friday? I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer about it. I'm sure there are people who are very excited for it, and that means I'm excited for you. I always say, even if games are coming out that I'm not particularly interested in, I'm always happy for the people who are happy and excited, because I know what it's like being excited for a game coming out and how awesome that feeling is. So for anyone excited about Borderlands 4, I truly hope it lives up to your expectations. I'm waiting to see some gameplay before pulling the trigger. Yeah, that's very, very fair. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. Famous last words. I'm sure I'll be checking it out simply because I haven't had a game to play in a while. Well, if that's the case, Euro, you'll have to give us all your first impressions, because it seems pretty clear that a lot of us are in the wait, watch, and see phase, so please give us your review if you do end up picking it up. Alright, as you can see, I fast traveled back up to the top of this hill, such that I'm far, far away from those evil guardians. And now we'll just walk this way. Yeah, for me, my next big game, the game that I'm just locked in on, I got my blinders on for, is Ghost of Yotai. I know there's actually a couple of games coming out in September that I am interested in, and I'm just like, no, I'm waiting for Ghost of Yotai. I'm so freaking excited for that game, so that's my my big game, but obviously we're still, what, 3-4 weeks out from that? Okay, next up should be a magnesis puzzle somewhere down here. See it? Did I mark it correctly? Oh, I see it. It's right there. Got it. The Outer Worlds 2 isn't that far away. No, it's not. And then there's a new Pokemon and Digimon game coming out in October, which is exciting. I love Pokemon and Digimon, obviously, so those are two games that I'm personally very looking forward to. But yeah, lots of games coming up. It feels like there's like a little something for everybody coming up, you know what I mean? I'm super keen on Silent Hill F on the 25th. There you go, another game. Not for me personally, I don't like scary, but I know a lot of people do. So yeah, that's another one people are looking forward to. Honestly, at present, the only game I'm super excited to check out is Clockwork Revolution, whenever that's going to come out, right? We talked about that before, Rector. They showed off that game in detail at Summer Games Fest, and I really liked what I saw, but I don't believe it has a release date yet, so presumably that means we're not going to be getting it this year. Is Borderlands 3 worth playing just to see how much they can miss the mark by? I mean, it had some good things to it. Like, as I mentioned, I would not go so far as to say Borderlands 3 is a bad game. I just think it was underwhelming. But if you go into it with the appropriate expectations and at an appropriate price point, I don't think it would be not worth your time to check it out. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing here. What am I... There's got to be another... thing. Because what am I matching? Okay, hear me out. Pokemon and Digimon are great, and people hate AI, but I'd be super interested in monster breeding with AI in a new Monster Rancher. I used to like Monster Rancher when I was growing up, too. I remember playing the Monster Rancher games on the original PS1, or it could have been PS2. I don't know. One of them. Hi, Beast. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. I forgot about Digimon, to be honest. Any excuse I get to use my meme image of Agumon with a gun? Well, now I need to see it, Rector. Please put it in the Discord. But yeah, the new Digimon game looks awesome. It looks like it's kind of picking up where Digimon Cyber Sleuth left off, which was a fantastic game. And yeah, Digimon and Ghost of Yotai come out literally in the same weeks. And it's the same week that I'm getting married, so let's just say October's gonna be a busy, busy month. I've grown to not buy anything AAA at full price unless I've been really waiting for it. Yeah, I'm starting to lean that way as well. Again, games I'm super excited for, aka Digimon, Ghost, and Yotai. I will be picking those up full price launch day. Everything else I do try to wait. Because unfortunately there is a track record of being disappointed when it comes to AAA games. Sounds like something to put on the wedding registry. Don't spend your honeymoon ignoring Alana to play Ghost of Sushi 2. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be allowed to bring my PlayStation on the honeymoon, but when I get back, I'll tell you, I am game. I am freaking game. Beast, are you picking up Borderlands 4 this weekend? I know you're a pretty big fan of the series. Don't you love getting ambushed by the Yiga clan, immediately murdering them and then stealing all their money? I do. Okay, what am I looking for here? Literally, what am I looking for? Pinwheel shooting? Oh. Ah. Now, before we start pinwheel shooting, I need to take off my bomb arrows before we kill some Koroks. Oh, I don't want to do triple arrow. Actually, that might make my life easier. Or it just makes me miss even worse. Okay. There we go. No! Oh, it like faked me out at the last second. Did you see that? The balloon literally juked. Oh my god. I don't like how jerky it is. Stop it! Finally. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I missed so many arrows. Instead of missing just once, you could now miss thrice. It's looking like everyone forgot about Borderlands 4. Yeah, because Beast says I didn't even know it came out this weekend. Yeah, like I said, for better or for worse, unfortunately, I think the Borderlands franchise has lost a little bit of its prestige with recent entries, meaning not a lot of people are maybe excited for this most recent offering. But again, the early previews that I've read did say that the game seemed really good and kind of like a return to form. So hopefully that is actually the case, because I would love a new Borderlands game. Again, I'm sure people gave way less of a fuck with Silksong coming out. Yeah, Silksong shadow dropping at the beginning of September had to have thrown a wrench into a lot of launch plans. They've got a lot of ground to make up after the movie. Oh my god, I forgot about the movie, Janko. I never even watched the movie. I saw the reviews. I said, I don't need to see this. But I forgot. It's not just bad games plaguing the Borderlands franchise of late. It's also bad movies. Forgot about that. Yeah. I've been loving Silksong. Oh, awesome, Meadow. I'm so glad to hear you've been enjoying Silksong. Has anyone else been playing? Janko, I think I saw you've been streaming Silksong. Is that correct? Hope everyone's enjoying it. I mentioned it before. Some people asked if I'm going to be playing Silksong. I did play Hollow Knight. We played Hollow Knight very early on in this channel's life. I want to say Hollow Knight is one of the very first games I ever played on stream, actually. I don't know if any of you guys were around when I played Hollow Knight. This was back when I was a baby streamer with a terrible setup. But I did play Hollow Knight. I really liked it. I know some people think it's like the greatest game of all time and stuff like that. I wouldn't go so far as to give it that high praise, simply because it's, you know, not really my favorite style of game. It's like a Metroidvania sort of platformer. So I definitely struggled in parts, but all that to say, I liked Hollow Knight, and so yes, I would absolutely like to play Silksong at some point. I'm just kind of waiting for the rest of the world to play Silksong first. I feel like, especially the streaming niche right now is extremely saturated in Silksong content. The last thing you need is another streamer playing Silksong, so, you know, maybe we'll give it a year. Maybe there'll be some DLC or something, and then we can hop back in at that point, but yeah, no plans to play Silksong right now. It's definitely impressive, especially for the size of the team that made it. Yeah, we love the resurgence of smaller teams creating amazing games. I mean, this year alone, Blueprints, Expedition 33, now Silksong, lots of small teams selling reasonably priced games that are absolutely amazing, right? Janko says, yeah, I basically marathoned it, a 28-hour, 100% completion. Whoa, okay. I've been saving Hollow Knight for if I ever feel like streaming. The fan base scares me a little bit, but it's a pretty stream-friendly game. Yeah, stream-friendly is a good way to put it. I've talked about this before, right? Like, even the Soulsborne games, I don't think I would play the Soulsborne games off-stream, because I feel like they're games where I need a community sort of like cheering for me and rallying around me to sort of give me the motivation to get through certain parts, and Hollow Knight's the exact same way. I don't think I would play Hollow Knight or Silksong off stream. It definitely would be something I think that would be better suited to streaming. We're a wholesome Christian community who talk about railguns going off into anal canals. Yeah, we're so Christian. I'm telling you, I hope Expedition 33 and Silksong win every award ever and really pisses off all the greedy AAA studios. I think they're going to. I think Expedition 33 and Silksong are going to absolutely clean up at the Game Awards this year. I don't know if any AAA games are going to win, like, any awards at the Game Awards this year. All right, time for our next shrine. Honestly, I think we're going to see the standard AAA studio organizational format go away. All businesses going flatter, more opportunities for smaller studios. Yeah, and I mean, some, like, standard AAA studios aren't as bad as others, right? Like, Rockstar always puts out quality products. Sucker Punch always puts out quality products. A lot of PlayStation first-party studios put out quality products. It's the more, like, corporate conglomerate organizations like EA and Ubisoft, like, they're the ones that really piss me off, right? Some of these AAA studios are different, but there's a lot of them that are just terrible, right? Expedition 33's easy game of the year. It is for me as well. Obviously, there's still time, and as I keep saying, I'm very, very excited for Ghost of Yotai, so if anything's going to dethrone Expedition 33 for game of the year for me, it'll probably be Ghost of Yotai. But yeah, it's going to be hard-pressed. Rockstar gets to cook because they deliver 3-star Michelin. Considering Rockstar takes 20 years and dumps $500 million into each game, yeah, they're kind of different. Okay, I gotta be honest, I am, like, terrified to activate this console because I'm really scared this is going to be some motion control bullshit. I feel like every time I activate a console like that in a shrine, it's like, get ready for motion controls. Oh god, let's see. What do we got? Oh, it's motion controls, all right. It is motion control golf, and the controls are flipped. They're the opposite of what you would expect them to be. Okay, this... I told you, I knew it. As soon as I saw this freaking console, I knew we were in for a bad time. Ugh. Oh. Oh. No fucking way. Call me Tiff Woods, baby, because we sunk that putt. Let's go. Let's go. Second try. As far as motion control puzzles go, that has got to be one of the best ones I've ever done. That actually wasn't too bad. That was actually low-key kind of fun. I don't want to do it again, but that wasn't so bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. Tallara the Golf Pro at your service. What are the chances that we would have 2 golf-themed puzzles basically back-to-back? If you guys were here last week, we had to play golf to get a Korok. And now we're playing golf to get a shrine. All right. Note to self, Nintendo devs like golf. Call her Ocean's Gate, the way she catastrophically sunk that shot. Oh my god. Damn, Rector. Playing golf with your friends the other day is paying off? I think so. All the practice led to this moment. I recently watched a video about how historically accurate is Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's just amazing how many things they not only did right, but also went the extra mile. And that's the thing. That's why, like, I love Red Dead Redemption 2 so much, is because the attention to detail, it really makes you feel like you're in that world. It's incredible, right? It's absolutely incredible. Okay, let me map out our next Korok seeds. So there's nothing till all the way down here, it looks like. We got one here. And then we've got one here. There's a bunch of guardians over here. Note to self, be ready to run. One there. One here. There's a shrine here. And there's Korok Seed here, and a Great Fairy Fountain there. Okay. Nintendo likes golf? Which game was it that made you decide? Mario Golf? Wii Sports? Wii Resort? I should stop hunting in Red Dead Redemption 2 and actually finish the game. I mean, again, I think that's the hallmark of a good game, is that when you literally get lost in its world and its side quests. It does have a fantastic main story, though. Absolutely devastating. But absolutely fantastic. Do you think we'll ever get a Red Dead Redemption 3? For any other studio, I would say yes, it's a given. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a massive, massive success. But if anyone would not follow up a massive success with a game, it's Rockstar. I don't know. In some ways, I wouldn't be shocked if we never did get a Red Dead Redemption 3. I hope we get a Red Dead Redemption 3. I would love to get a Red Dead Redemption 3. But I don't know. Maybe after the eventual reboot of the series in 5 years. Maybe in 10-ish years. Red Dead Redemption 1 to Red Dead Redemption 2 was 10. Yeah, and I mean, obviously all their resources right now are developing GTA 5, so... if there is a Red Dead Redemption 3 coming, it is not coming anytime soon. When did Red Dead Redemption 2 come out? 2018, I think? So we're 7 years out? But yeah, absolutely freaking fantastic game. The thing is, the themes of the game, even in the prequel, was about the world leaving outlaws behind. By the second game, it was a whole era gone by. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, the only way... I mean, I guess they could do Red Dead Redemption 3 in between 1 and 2, but I feel like realistically it would have to be before 2. Because, yeah, they're running out of cowboy era. Give GTA 6... Oh, I said GTA 5, didn't it? GTA 5's already out 10 times over. GTA 6 and its inevitable online branch a few years to fatten their bank account. Maybe then they'll start thinking about Red Dead Redemption 3, yeah. Yeah. Alright, we got our first Korok right here. We just need to find the rock. There it is. Yahaha! Alright, so there's that Korok. The next one we're looking for is a flower trail around the bridge to the south. It's gonna make me do some climbing around this bridge, isn't it? Well, where's the first flower, though? I don't see it. Is it on the ground? Must be on the other side. It's a real cloudy day. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain though, which is good, because if I need to climb, the last thing we want is rain, but... oh, I see it. Let the climbing begin. They're really gonna make us bring it around town here. How is the 100% run going? Been wanting to check out a Breath of the Wild stream? I think it's going pretty good. We're well over 50% completion now. I don't know our exact number of Koroks, but we're somewhere around 560 Koroks. We're almost at 90 shrines. We've got all the divine beasts, and we've completed a lot of the map, so we're pretty close to maybe 2/3 of the way complete. We're really getting there. Slow and steady wins the race, and obviously I started this challenge in January of this year, but we've been taking it at a slow pace. I didn't want to just grind Breath of the Wild full out and, you know, sort of burn out on it and bore you guys, so we've been very slowly picking away at it through most of the year. But throughout the month of September now, I really want to lock in and see how much progress we can get done, because we are running out of months, and I would like to get this challenge done by the end of the year. But now that we've got the main story stuff out of the way as well, things are moving a little bit faster, because we can really just focus on exploring the world and collecting those pesky Koroks. So TLDR, it's going well. I've been really enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Obviously the vibes I've been trying to go for in these streams are just chill, relaxed, except when there's motion control puzzles and I start yelling at the screen. For the most part though, chill, relaxed exploration of Hyrule. Great time for us to just hang out and chat about other things and all that good stuff. Alright, we got ourselves a great fairy here. Boy, sweet boy, please, listen to my story. Sure. I am the great fairy Miha. This place was once a beautiful spring. But as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 1,000 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. I don't have 1,000 rupees. That's a lot of money. That is truly tragic. Yeah, maybe I'll come back if and when I ever get 1,000 rupees, but that is a lot of money, my girl. Okay, we got a little flower challenge over here. So 5 is up there, that's 4, that's 3. Here's 1, so where's 2? Oh, there's 2. Oh, 3. 4, this is easy. Oh yeah, the other thing that makes me yell is golf challenges. That's right. That's right. Alrighty, so Korok, we got the Korok there. Delete some of these stamps. 1,000 twink coins for a smooch and a cuddle is pretty steep. Twink coins! Wow, that is the official currency of Hyrule, henceforth. Rupees? Nah, twink coins. Alrighty, here's our next shrine. We get a great view of the volcano from there. Stop howling! Oh wow. We didn't just kill him, we also cooked his meat too. The beauty of the Great Flame Blade, I guess. Alright, we got an apple puzzle. Do I have any apples? Oh god. Yes, I do. Whew. I worried there for a second. How can we do an apple puzzle with no apples? Also, I pressed the wrong button. There. Ba, 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 ba. Now that's what I call fast food! Kill it and cook it in the same swipe. Also, I'm gonna take these apples back. No apples for you, Korok. You gave me your seed. Wahaha. Okay. Now we can head into the shrine. This is the Da Hesho Shrine. Alright, here's our up-to-date totals. We're at 89 shrines, 567 Korok seeds. Weird thing about this game is that you can't check how many shrines and Korok seeds you have at will. You need to wait for a loading screen, which is, yeah, weird. Alright, we got ourselves a combat trial, a minor test of strength, though. Are you serious? Wow, that would have been such an epic hit, and I missed. Well, didn't matter in the end. We're alright. That was easy. Meanwhile, back to upcoming games. I hope they release Death Stranding 2 for PC around Christmas time. I mean, it wouldn't be a shocker if at, like, the Game Awards in December, Kojima shows up and is just like, yeah, Death Stranding's out for PC right now, because I believe it was approximately 6 months between console and PC releases last time. And Kojima and Jeff Keighley are like BFFLs, so I could actually really see that happening. Death Stranding 2 is another game I want to check out at some point. Turns out that the Flame Blade is pretty fucking strong. Yeah, it was worth wandering around the labyrinth to find this thing. It is paying off in spades. Alright, that's 90 out of 120 shrines, which is officially 75%. Beautiful. We're getting there. I still gotta play the first Death Stranding. If and when I do play Death Stranding 2, I will absolutely need to watch some sort of recap. Because I don't remember what happened in Death Stranding 1, because it's been over 5 years since we last played it. And B, I barely followed what was happening in the game as I was playing it, because it was, you know, convoluted Kojima bullshit. So I would definitely need a recap. Can you see how many Guardians are down here? I don't like this. This is terrifying. Why did they have to make the Guardians so spider-like? Don't worry, Tiff. It's Kojimbo. Nothing makes sense. I was gonna say, it's a Kojima game. Does anyone understand what's happening? See, so I never played Metal Gear Solid, so Death Stranding was my one and only Kojima game. It was my first Kojima game, so I didn't really know what I was signing up for. And goddamn, I found out. It was hilarious. I loved Death Stranding because of how freaking bananas it was. That was actually a highlight. But yeah, I can't remember what happened, and I barely remembered even at the time, so. Like I said, I would love to play Death Stranding 2, but we certainly will need to do a refresher if and when we do that. Okay, let's mark our next Korok path. We got one there, we got one there. For anyone just joining us or wondering, I am not doing the 100% completion challenge blind. There are 900 Korok seeds to find throughout this giant map, which is enough of an undertaking in and of itself, so I am following along with an interactive map that I found on the interwebs, and it is helping us immensely. I'm hoping that it means that once we finally defeat Ganon, we will actually have everything and not be scratching our heads like, oh darn, what have we missed? Because I'm trying my best to really closely follow along with this map and methodically just map out little routes and slowly work our way around. And I'm hoping it'll pay off in the end. It's weird in camp, and it takes itself so seriously that it's hilarious. Yeah, exactly. I think I saw about 1,000 hours of Death Stranding streams. I could probably still smash out a recap. Bronny is a Death Stranding superfan, and I love that. Metal Gear Solid to Death Stranding felt like a big lurch in tone. I mean, fair enough. They seem very different thematically. Through cutscenes, you do get a good recap of one. Oh, in Death Stranding 2? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know that it contains a good recap. Yeah, I'm, I've talked about this before, of course, because it's a running joke around here that I plan everything out to a T. Like, I overplan. I plan too much when it comes to my stream. And so I've been really trying to pull back on that. I'm making a conscious effort not to plan too much. Because before, I would, like, January 1st, I would, like, plan out the entire year of streaming. And it got to the point where I had, like, no flexibility. And so I'm really trying to stop myself from doing that. So all of this is to say is that I want to play Death Stranding 2, but it is not planned. We'll see when we get to it. Maybe in the new year. Yes, I'm planning on not planning. But yes, I would really, really like to play Death Stranding 2 on stream, because I really enjoyed playing Death Stranding 1 on stream. It's a great game, and it was hilarious just experiencing the fuckery with you all, so... But I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be loosey-goosey now, and we'll just see what happens. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. And the thing that we're working on right now is Breath of the Wild. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I've mentioned this before, in terms of games, I'm really hoping Hades 2 comes out soon. All signs seem to point that it's going to leave early access, like, basically any minute now. Holy crap.
It is my pleasure.
And so, realistically, if I was to make a plan, you know, this is all theoretical. I'm definitely not planning ahead of anything. But, you know, if it was, say, to release sometime soon, that would be probably the next game that I want to play on stream. But all hypothetical. Because I don't plan too far ahead now. Just, I take it 1 month at a time. Thank you for the hydration, Bronny. Totally not planning, just saying. Yeah, I've tried to come down from multi-month planning to just per-month planning. Which I feel like is a good compromise, because I can't change who I am at my core. I like being organized, I like having a plan, so I'm not going to change that completely. But at the same time, like I said, I didn't want to adhere to such a rigid schedule. So now I do it month by month, which I feel like has been a good balance for me. And hopefully it's a good balance for you guys too. Maybe I'm just crazy, I don't know. What am I looking for here? I am looking for a race. What? Oh! Jeez Louise. I didn't see that at all. Oh god. Oh, it's going so fast. Okay,
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
that should help. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, so we gotta take care of you before we do anything else. Alright. Third time's the charm. Oh my god, that is tough. Even with Rivali's Gale, I didn't get it. Maybe it's worth just doing this again. Oh yeah, this'll work. Nice. There we go. Hey, RCB! Welcome to the Korok hunting extravaganza. Now I'm wondering, can I shield surf down here and just pick all these up, I wonder? Heck yeah, I can! This has turned into SSX! Go, Link, go! Go, Link, go! Oh! Bail out. Yes, we are going for 100% completion percentage, RCB, because I'm a crazy person. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. I played it multiple times, and I said, you know what? I want to have the bragging rights to say that I completed Breath of the Wild 100%. So, we started this challenge at the beginning of the year. It is September. We're still working on it. Slowly but surely, we're about 2/3 of the way through. So, we're getting there. Yeah, haha, until you explode. That's pretty much the motto of this whole challenge, actually, Karis. 100% challenge run. Yahaha until... You know what? I'm actually going to edit the stream title right now. Yahaha until I explode. That is the official tagline of this stream now. Now, let's get rid of you. And what am I doing with this ball? Is that the ball I need? Oh, I must need to bring that out there. Okay, before we do that then, there is a magnesis puzzle down here that we will complete. Fortunately, the blood moon is about to rise, which is cool. This makes the sky look all cool, but annoying because all the enemies are going to respawn. And we're going to get this Zelda cutscene. You should 100% the Death Stranding director's cut to get you ready for Death Stranding 2. Yes, because I certainly have time to 100% complete another enormous game. That's totally something that'll fit in my schedule. Alrighty. Now, where are you going? You're going, where are you going? Right here? No? Right here? Yeah, there we go. You don't need to work. There are games to be played. That's what I tell Elena all the time. Can I please just be a stay-at-home housewife? And then she says, you know being a stay-at-home housewife means you need to cook and clean, right? I'm like, but what if I just played video games all day instead? What about that? One of these days I'll convince her. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Alrighty, so now we have got a long journey to go. You'll see this ball right here. We need to bring that ball to that orange circle out in the middle, which looks easy enough if we could walk in a straight line, but alas, as you can see, the landmass is in a big spiral, and if I try to swim with that ball, I'll drop it, so I have to stay on land, meaning we need to take the long, roundabout, twisting way to the pedestal, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of monsters waiting to ruin our day, but let's get started, should I? What if I hired a chef and a maid to do those things? So then I could focus on playing video games and looking pretty. You could just cook and clean in video games. Be an esports wife. Wait, Alana's surely smart enough to know that letting you cook is a bad idea, because cooking often involves cutting things safely. Yeah, I'm telling you, so far my pitches have not gone over well, but I'm working on it. Okay? I'm working on it. Now, everyone is asleep. Oh, damn it. I was gonna say, yay, everyone's asleep. We can just run right past, but everyone woke up. Now, on the bright side, I am covering good distance. They're throwing things at me. Okay. I don't think they're as fast as me. I think we might be okay. I don't see any other enemies. Not yet, anyway. Question is, how far will they be willing to pursue me? Not very far. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. Oh, I see more enemies up ahead. That one's on horseback. What the heck? I'm fast, but I can't outrun a horse fast. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with these guys. This is just what a bomb arrow's for. I'm really sorry to the horsies who are gonna be caught in the blast. Hey, he's immortal! Yay! I cooked his owner, but not him. You're free, little guy. Woohoo! You're welcome. Hope this one's fireproof too. Yeah, fireproof horsies, not fireproof bad guys. Perfect. Alrighty, let's keep moving. Also, Tiff would be like, honey, I did spring cleaning and surprise, no more Alana box. Oh, oops. Oh god. Oh my god, there are so many enemies. I should have known. It wasn't gonna be as easy as me just bringing this ball down here. They were gonna make this shit difficult. Everything is trying to kill me. I'm just weaving. I'm zigzagging. It seems to be working so far. Zigzag, zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag. Another horseback rider coming here, which I am going to need to deal with because obviously he can keep pace with me. I'm so glad the bomb arrows don't kill the horses. I would feel a lot worse about this whole thing if I was killing horses, but no, we're good. We got a bat back there. We got the swimming lizards out there. It's starting to rain. Glorious. Glorious. So after you do this 100% run, will you do 100% plus you can't get hit or something, and then 100% speed run after? Do you think I hate myself that much? Absolutely not. The 100% challenge is enough bragging rights for me. If and when we can collect all these frickin' Koroks, I'm good. I do not need to prove myself further. But honestly, thanks for thinking that's something that I might do. Thank you for the stretch, RCB. Honestly, I could use that. Ugh. Gotta stretch out the Zelda content to prove you really like it. I could just become a full-time exclusive Breath of the Wild streamer, I guess. This is actually the second Breath of the Wild playthrough we played on stream. We did a crowd control run of Breath of the Wild back in, I want to say that was 2022? It was a couple years ago. It was so much fun. It was unhinged. If you guys don't know what crowd control is, essentially you guys are able to impact my game. And of course, you guys took advantage of that for evil. And Breath of the Wild is a lot harder when your chat is constantly electrocuting you. That is what I learned through that playthrough. So we have actually put in many hours into Breath of the Wild on stream over the years between, yeah, that crowd control run and now the 100% run. I've done my best to prove that I'm a true fan of this game. But yeah, crowd control was unhinged. Okay, we're almost there, finally. I feel like we've been walking forever. That's another thing. And again, right, like I have so many things that I would love to do on stream and so many games I would love to play, but obviously my enemy is time. There's only so much I can do in the limited amount of time that I have, so a lot of these things I say, I wish I could do that, I wish I could do that, and unfortunately that's all they are, wishes, but I obviously do my best to try to fit in as many different types of content that we can on the stream. And anyway, all that to say is one thing I would like to do again at some point is another crowd control run of something. There's lots of games that they have set up for crowd control integration. So that is something else I would like to do sometime as well, because it was a lot of fun having you guys interact with the game as I played it. Time is everyone's enemy. It unites us as a species. Wow, that is deep, Bronny, but you're so right. At least it's not just me who has a limited amount of time. Pokemon crowd control? That could be madness. Yeah, seriously. Can you imagine if I tried to do a Nuzlocke with crowd control rules? That would be... I want to say impossible, but maybe some of you would be nice and actually make it easier on me? No, that wouldn't happen. I shouldn't even consider that. Alrighty, that's that shrine done and dusted. And then there should be now a Korok just south of the shrine underneath some leaves. This is, yeah, don't be delusional. A Pokemon Unite crowd control. I played so much Pokemon Unite when it first launched. Me and Euro actually played a bunch of Pokemon Unite when it first launched. It felt like every night I was messaging Euro being like, Pokemon Unite? We'd hop on and play some matches. I haven't played it in years now, though. Like many online games, I struggle to maintain interest after a while, and especially after they add too many characters, and it's just, it feels like too much to learn. I'm trying to learn everybody's skill sets, trying to learn how to play all these different characters, and ultimately I usually drop off interest, and that is what happened with Pokemon Unite. But I did enjoy it when I played it. I can only imagine how many characters are in Pokemon Unite now, though, because there was a huge roster back when I played, and that was 3 years ago. So there must be like 100 Pokemon in there now, which is so intimidating for me to ever return to, you know? That's the main issue with character-based games, exactly. And for people who play constantly, it's a good thing because there's constantly new content being introduced. But for anyone who plays more casually or steps away from a game and tries to return, it can be very, very intimidating when there's too many characters to learn. Because it's one thing to be like, oh, well, I'm only going to play one character, and I'm only going to learn how to play one character. But realistically, you can't be good at a character-based game if you don't have an understanding of the other characters, because you need to know how they operate, how to counter them, what to expect, that kind of thing, right? So it is unfortunately very, very intimidating to return to a game like that after some time. Okay, so where are we heading next? We are going to head... Where is the islands? Okay. This is where we have to go next. So, from the Dahesho Shrine, if we go south, there's a bunch of Koroks along this side. So we'll go right here. Then we'll go right here. Then here. And there's a shrine here. Korok here. Korok here. Korok there. Oh my goodness, there's so many. One here. One here and one here. One here. A shrine here. And then a shrine out in the middle of the ocean? What? Okay, I'll mark it. We'll figure out how to get there after. But it all starts by warping up to the Dahesho Shrine. Crowd control is very dangerous. I would have messed you up pretty bad if I was here and it happened like last month. I don't know how people beat games with that stuff going on. I'll tell you, like, I'm not going to say I'm a Breath of the Wild pro or anything like that, because if you type in Breath of the Wild pro on YouTube, you'll see the real pros. They do some crazy shit in this game. But, you know, I'm fairly experienced in the game. I've got a couple hundred hours in it. I played it multiple times, so I at least know what I'm doing. And therefore I don't find the game particularly hard. However, crowd control did make this game very hard. There were sections where I was raging and where I really hated you guys because you did make it hard on me. But obviously that was part of the fun. It was unhinged, it was chaotic, it was brutal, and we did actually beat it though. I did beat Breath of the Wild with crowd control on, so I can consider that another badge of honor in my Breath of the Wild career. Hopefully we'll be able to add the 100% completion title to that soon enough. Oh man, I can't imagine how many characters there are in Overwatch since I last played. Yeah, jeez Louise, I can't even imagine either. I like Apex Legends' current pace of new content. New characters only come out every 2 to 3 seasons. Oh, are you serious? Not about Apex Legends, about that. The worst part about that is I need to mark all the Koroks again. Ugh. Ugh. I vividly remember being one of the first to test the crowd control plugin by lightning bolting you out of a glide. Oh, yay! No, hang on. It actually saved all my stamps, so I'm not as sad as I thought I would be. A friend of mine did a Simpsons hit-and-run playthrough with crowd control. Oh man, what a fun game that was. So, I don't know anything about Simpsons. I did not grow up watching Simpsons. I do not know much about Simpsons, but I still loved Simpsons hit and run, and I feel like that's a testament to a game's quality. When it doesn't even really matter about the license, people are going to enjoy it regardless, and that was such a fun game. I remember when my cousin had it on the GameCube, so every time I would go to his house we would play and just drive around and do crazy shit, and it was awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, something I haven't played in probably 20 years. Okay, got around the enemies this time, so that's good. There should be pinwheel shooting. Wait, how am I doing on arrows? I mean, not the best, but we're good for right now. Pinwheel shooting. Ah, I see it. I didn't really watch The Simpsons growing up, said no one under 50. Apart from Tiff. No, and Meadow! No, you know why I didn't watch much of The Simpsons growing up is because I was not allowed to watch it growing up. My parents weren't really strict, but I'm sure, like many people's parents, there was just things that they felt strongly about, and for whatever reason, one of the things my mom felt strongly about growing up was that she did not want me to watch The Simpsons. So I wasn't allowed to watch it when I was a kid, and then by the time, you know, I was old enough to watch it, I just didn't really have much interest. So yeah, I haven't seen it. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one to hit. This is gonna be a tough hit right here. Oof. How the hell am I gonna... Okay, is there another one? There's only that one left. It's only that one, I think. But yeah, it was like by the time, you know, obviously I watched whatever I wanted because I was a teenager. Family Guy was really big, and that was what everyone was watching. So like Family Guy was basically my adult animated show that I watched, not The Simpsons. Yeah, for the most part, my parents, like I said, they weren't strict. They didn't really patrol what I watched or listened to. Like, in terms of games, they never really cared if I was playing M-rated games or whatever, but for whatever reason, my mom just did not like The Simpsons. So, okay, let's try to aim for down here, maybe. Ah, that was close. Got it. Woo! Ooh, as my bow broke too. That was kind of badass. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Dang, okay. It's a good shot. Next up, we've got Rock Beneath Boulder to the southeast. Bye, Meerkat. Have fun at D&D. We're gonna have to blast this one off. Team Rocket's blasting off again! Nice. Okay. Next up, there should be some fairy lights atop one of these trees, which is going to be difficult because it is raining. And of course, when it rains in Breath of the Wild, you can't do anything in terms of climbing. It also looks like rain in the forecast for the foreseeable future. Seeing if I can brute force my way up here. There we go. And now I might be able to just like kind of float over to the top of that tree. I assume it's the top of this tree? Oh, great! Oh my god! So after I just did something which I think was pretty cool in hitting that trick shot with my bow breaking, I then followed it up by doing something really awful and dumb by missing a tree that was 2 feet in front of me. So, great. Does Link get affected by weather? Yes. So he can get too hot or too cold, which will drain his HP. And then when it rains, he has trouble climbing surfaces, which you'll see he like slips when I'm climbing. So the weather normally does impact things quite a bit. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to climb this tree in the rain. I don't know if I, like, just keep jumping like this. I don't have enough stamina, though. How am I gonna climb this tree? I wish I had sticky fingers or something. This literally must be an area that, like, rains all the time, too. Okay, Rivali's Gale's ready. This might save us. If I can do this... Yes, there we go. Now, Link, actually grab the tree. I'm gonna wait for Rivali's Gale to die down. Grab the tree. Grab the tree. Link! I wish you guys could see my face right now. Actually, I'm glad you can't, because it is a face of utter disgust and disappointment at Link. For the love of God, use your hands. Grab this tree. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yes! You could imagine my face? Okay, good. Yes! Rain will not stop me. Yeah! Okay, where are we going now? Where are we going now? We got that. We got that. We got that. So I guess next up we're probably going to the shrine right here. Now the thing about this shrine is I'm pretty sure we need to enter it this way. I think if I can time a bomb arrow... That wasn't a bomb arrow! Yes, it was. Why isn't it exploding? What the heck? Did you guys see that? I was shooting bomb arrows and they didn't blow up. I'm so confused. That is... Oh, because it's raining. You're so right. I was foiled by the rain again. Oh. You're absolutely right. That's probably why it's constantly raining in this area, to make your life harder. Okay. Well, what if I do a remote bomb instead? That probably won't be extinguished by the rain. I guess the other option is I get right underneath there where I'm sort of sheltered by the rain. And then my arrow, I probably will get blown up, but things you do for science. Oh yeah, it worked. There we go. Beauty. I didn't even get blown up. I just had to take a little shelter from the rain, but you guys were absolutely right. That's why it didn't explode. The water extinguished the bomb before it could make impact. That's one thing I like about this game, though, is that you do have to take those sorts of, like, things into account. Nintendo did a fantastic job with the physics system of this game. Alright, we got ourselves a modest test of strength here in the shrine. Thank you for doing that! Makes my job easier when you KO yourself. Yeah, this Great Flame Blade is so good. It does so much damage, and it sets the enemy on fire. Like, literally, what more could you want? Alright, let's see if I can do this time. I still missed! Oh, but I kind of got him on the backslash. Okay. Better. Better than last time. Oh no! I think our Great Flame Blade is almost at the end of its life. Oh, speak of the devil. And it's gone. Well, thank you, Great Flame Blade, for your service. You did a fantastic job. This thing is almost dead. We'll finish it off with the Master Sword and steal its Ancient Battle Axe. Plus, no? How can I not carry any more melee weapons if one of mine just broke? Shouldn't that mean I don't have a full inventory? Oh, no, I did pick it up. Huh, weird. Anywho, that's that done. Let's see what's in the chest here. A sapphire, cool. That'll fetch a high price if and when we ever sell it. And that's another shrine down. Boo, 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 boo. Beautiful. 576 Koroks, 92 shrines. Now the question is going to be, how am I going to get out of here? It's raining, so I'm not going to be able to climb. I'm just going to have to fly over this way, I guess. Oh, that's what these streams of air are for, to help me out of here. There we go. Thank you, mysterious wind gusts. Okay, our next Koroks are going to be Up here on top of this cliff. Yeah, this little area here must just have constant rain for gameplay purposes. To make things a little bit tougher to navigate. Because it normally doesn't rain for this long. Oh, look, we got more horsey guys. Sorry, horsies, I don't mean to hurt you. You're just carrying some bad guys. Knocked their weapons right out of their hands, which is always good. Down he goes! Alright. Koroks. Apple trees. Go. I'm hoping I can recover some of my arrows here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we did this. We did this. What's next? Next is fairy lights down here to the southeast.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thank you, Mifa. Jeez, there's a whole camp of monsters here from different tribes too, look. I feel like I've never seen all those different varieties of monsters all together. Well, we're gonna bypass that and head over this way. So, of course, yeah, what we're looking for is up on top of this little cliff. Let's see if this wind will have enough power to sort of boost us up. No. Unfortunately not. If anything, we got lower. Ah! This is when we want Rivali's Gale, but unfortunately it's not charged. That was a whole gaggle of goblins. Is that what we call it? You know, it's like a murder of crows. It's a gaggle of goblins. I like it. I think it's very fitting. Ooh, I might be able to climb up from the backside. Aha! Now, where are those lights? There they are. Come here, Mr. Korok. Beautiful. Okay, I think we can finally leave this rainy region now. We're heading out to the islands. So first up, there will be a rock beneath some cracked boulders to the southeast of Davdi Island. Get away from this constant rain and gloom, my goodness. Alright, as you can see, all the islands are connected by these very treacherous looking stick bridges. Don't know how much I'd trust those, that's for sure. But we might not have any other choice, to be honest with you. I might want to stop complaining about these treacherous stick bridges, because I think we're going to have to rely on them soon enough. Alright, it has stopped raining, so we can climb now. And there's our Korok. A loot box of goblins! Oh, that's even better. Okay, I do like a gaggle of goblins, but a loot box of goblins, I gotta admit, even better. Alrighty. Next up, we're looking for lilies up on the top of this island. I was gonna go with a drop table of goblins, but loot box works better. I see the lilies. Okay, so we gotta do a little diving here. Link the diver at your service. Oh, except I missed! I gotta get rid of these guys. They're- Oh, no, I didn't miss! Dang! It was just a delayed reaction. Alright, we'll take it. A reaction's a reaction. I don't care how delayed it is. Works for me. Now, across this sketchy bridge. I don't like how it's windy here and everything. It makes it extra sketchy. Gaggle feels too playful for gobos, although that's what they call geese, and they're bastards. True. Speaking of bastards, holy bats! Dang! I just murdered like 10 of them. And they're still coming back for more. Okay, anywho. Got this one. Got this one. Got this one. Up next is all the way over here. Now obviously, as you can see, there are things we need to be aware of, aka those flying guardians. Hopefully they don't look up. I'm still unconvinced that all of these special names for groups of things aren't all fake. Yeah, like, who came up with this? Who decided it was a murder of crows, a gaggle of geese? Who gets the honor of choosing those things? The next one says rock on scaffolding below. Oh, I see it. As I was saying it, I saw it. There we go. It's a little treacherous, but we managed it. Should be a flower trail up north now. Now, unfortunately, there are 2 guardians up on this island, so we've got to be real careful. Is it actually a parliament of owls? I don't know that I knew that one. And a conspiracy of ravens? Yeah, these sound fake. These really do sound fake. Okay, I found the flower trail. And of course it's gonna make me go all around this island that's being patrolled by guardians, isn't it? Because the Koroks want to see me suffer. And of course this island is inhabited by a bunch of those spitty things. Because again, the Koroks love to see me suffer. Alright, beautiful. Now, there should be a shrine... Where is the shrine? Is it under this very curious looking rock? Perhaps? Aha! Aha! Kamel Shrine. Perfect. I'm hoping we can get to 600 Koroks tonight. That's sort of my goal for this stream. Okay, Drop and Rise is the name of this challenge, so I can only presume we're gonna have to take that rather literally. For example, if I drop that box by shooting it... Oh, well, that didn't work. What if I... really don't want to use bomb arrows for this, but I don't have any other arrows, so... Whoa! Yep, that did it. Oh, wow, that was so easy! Okay, the question is, should I risk it to get that chest? I feel like I'm not... If I get over there, I won't make it back. And then I'm gonna have to do this all over again, which I don't want to. I'm gonna play it safe. No chest for me. Just the shrine, please. That was kind of fun. Probably wasted 2 bomb arrows, but it all worked out. Now, this next shrine, what the heck is this? On the map, I've literally just marked it as like out in the middle of the ocean. So I need to get out of here and take a proper look. Because I have it marked. Yeah. But like, I don't see a shrine. Is it underwater, or do I need to bring it up out of the water? Am I... Yeah, it's like, should be right out here. Aquatic Koroks. This wasn't a part of the deal, right? They like to just make my life harder and harder, but you know what's not hard? Looking at this beautiful sunrise. Look at this. Unfortunately, it looks like a lightning storm is coming up, so this view is going to be ruined before long, but we can enjoy the peaceful morning while we can. The wind tickling our Twinkie body. Sun rising over the horizon. Maybe like when the sun comes up, something will happen and we can... Oh, there's that storm. I guess the sun's not coming up now because, damn, that storm is rolling in. Okay, I'd better unequip all metal items. Okay, I might need to look this... Oh my god, I might need to look this up. What the hell am I supposed to do with this aquatic shrine? Oh, it's because this is one of those DLC shrines. Ugh, I've complained about this once, I've complained about it 1,000,000 times. This interactive map I'm following has the DLC shrines indicated, which is not something that we need for 100%, and I don't actually have the DLC, so I can't even see them. And I always get tripped up over stuff like this, because I'm like, I don't see a shrine, and then it all makes sense. So, okay, we don't need to worry about that. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, so we're actually going to warp all the way back to, oops, Da Hesho Shrine and grab a couple more Koroks over there. Wait, how can you 100% it without doing the DLC? Because we're 100%ing the base game. The DLC doesn't actually add any Koroks, it just adds shrines. Okay, so we need to stop by this bridge because, as I mentioned, one of the things required for the 100% run is not just Koroks and shrines and divine beasts and all that stuff. You also need to fully uncover the map, which means visiting all named locations. And a lot of those named locations, for some reason, are bridges. So we need to stop there. We need to go there. Then there's one here. Is that it for this area? Yeah, okay. Holy crap, it is still pouring. Wow, what a storm. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to DLC in 666 more Koroks. They gave us 1,000 in Tears of the Kingdom because they didn't think we had suffered enough, so don't put it past Nintendo. Alrighty, so we got the bridge, and then there should be a rock circle. Oh man! Lightning just hit the bridge. Good thing I wasn't on it then. Good thing it's not metal. East Sakala Bridge. Oh my god, this is a crazy, crazy storm. We're just gonna keep moving. Make sure there's no metal on our person. Ah, good. These are ideal conditions for playing basketball. Okay, oh good, we're starting fires. Great. Beauty! First try, let's go! Call me Steph Curry, the way I sunk that one. Alright, perfect. And now there should be a rock beneath that bridge over there. Oh my god, holy crap! Did you see that? The lightning struck the tree, knocked it down, and started a forest fire. Smokey the Bear wouldn't be very happy about that. This is main Sokola Bridge. So this must be West Sokola Bridge. Oh my god. I don't like how close the lightning is to hitting me. I see the rock. Those pesky Koroks really hiding everywhere. Alright, I think that's actually it now for the Akala region. I think we have everything we need here, which is really nice. So, where are we headed next? Next up, we're going back to Lanayru. Okay. We are going to... Where do they want me to start? Start from here. Okay. So there's a bunch of Koroks around Lanayru, aka the Zora's region, that we didn't pick up on our first go-around. So let's mark all of those. Got one right there. And then another shrine. Where is that? Right here? Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna warp down to the Zora region, but it looks like our first Korok is right here. I'm wondering if it's worth climbing this waterfall instead. Because I can just put on my Zora armor and swim. Oh, I just remember what gaming question I was going to ask you, Tiff. How are you liking Citizen Sleeper? Oh, you noticed I was playing it. Well, spoiler, that's actually going to be our next YouTube Let's Play series. So I'm currently in the process of recording it. Once I get a couple of episodes queued up, we'll premiere that over on YouTube. But long story short, really, really liking it so far. It's awesome. Get back here, Korok! Get back there! Ugh. I saw someone on my friend's feed got an achievement and was glad someone besides me played it. Yeah, it was awesome. It's been on my radar for a little while. Basically, ever since Citizen Sleeper 2 came out, I hadn't really heard of Citizen Sleeper before, if I'm being completely honest. And then, obviously, the sequel came out earlier this year, which generated a little bit of buzz. And I was like, huh, what is this all about? And I checked it out and I was like, oh, this looks awesome. And it looks like a fun game to play for the YouTube channel. It's obviously sort of visual novel based, so it's very text heavy, so there's a lot of reading. So it's almost like I'm narrating an audiobook, which is a little bit of a different experience, but honestly I'm really, really liking it so far. So, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll obviously let you guys know when that goes live on YouTube. I'm thinking we'll probably start that series up next week. No, I was trying to go around that obviously disguised lizard, but... Oh, God! Okay, we need to deal with you, clearly. You are a problem? I was gonna let you live until you started shooting bomb arrows at me. And then the worst part is by taking him out, I didn't even get to loot bomb arrows. I was hoping that would be the case, but... No bomb arrows for Link. I need to play the second game some more. They changed it slightly and I didn't gel with it as much as the first, but story and quality-wise, it's a good sequel. Awesome! If I continue to enjoy the first Citizen Sleeper, and if it's well-received on YouTube and you guys enjoy it, then I'll definitely check out the sequel at some point as well. Alrighty, so we got that one there. Now, there should be a shrine over this way. You can see the divine beast real good from here. Big elephant. Is it, shrine? I don't see it, so I should double check and make sure it's not another stupid DLC shrine before I waste too much time. Yeah, it's a DLC shrine. I'm glad I looked. Glad I looked. Okay, so we don't need to waste any more time there. We are looking for a magnesis puzzle far down here to the south. It's honestly nice to have a bit of a change of scenery. It's a beautiful day, my goodness. The best part about the Zora area is, of course, because we have the Zora armor, we're actually able to traverse this area quite easily because we can swim up waterfalls, so... Even though it looks like we've got a long way to go back to get to the other stuff, it won't be so bad, because we've got a couple of waterfalls we can swim up. First, though, here's our magnesis puzzle. Alrighty. So we're putting you right here. Hey, Sharp, how are you? Oof, is it worth having a second map with the DLC stuff only so you can contrast? Honestly, that might be a good idea. Right now, the way I've been handling it is literally when I get to somewhere that supposedly has a shrine and I don't see it, I just Google it. And then find out if it's DLC or not and move on, so. Now, there's only 16 DLC shrines in the game. It's kind of just convenient that we came across basically 2 in a row. There's not that many of them, so it hasn't been an issue. Except for right now, of course. Alrighty, so... if we fast travel back to the Zora domain, there's 2 things. All is as it should be. That's good. There's 2 things I want to do here. First of all, I want to buy some arrows. Hi, why are you yelling at me? Just here to buy some arrows.
Yeah.
Damn, ice arrows are expensive. Okay, I'm not buying any more then. That's all I'm buying. Y'all prices are whack. Now, from here, we can swim up one of these waterfalls. I guess we might have to fly over this way, or run over this way first. Then we can swim up a waterfall. There we go, okay. Ice arrows in this economy? I know, it's like the price of eggs. It's just gone through the roof. It's ridiculous. Alright, so that's the waterfall we're gonna climb up right there. It's so beautiful here now that the weather's cleared up, because of course the first time we came to this area, the divine beast was in a real tizzy, making everything gloomy and rainy, but now that the beautiful blue sky is out, you can really appreciate the area, how beautiful it is. This is the right way, yeah. Okay. Swimming up waterfalls like a badass. Let's go, Link! Woo, woo, woo! Yeah! So cool. That is just so cool. Whoever at Nintendo was like, you know what, it would be really cool allowing Link to swim vertically up a waterfall. Hats off to them, because it is cool. They were 100% right. Great idea. No notes. Oh yeah. All right. Salmon AF. Salmon AF. That's incredible. Also, there's no way. Is this another DLC shrine? There's no way we found 3 in a row. There is no way. No freaking way. Yeah, it is. Wow, okay, so it turns out that all that no, all that swimming was not unnecessary, because now that we're up here, there's actually a bunch of Koroks up here. So I take it back. I was just about to say, oh my god, we wasted so much time, but that's inaccurate. This is actually good. Okay. So there's a Korok there. There's a Korok. Oh, these are kind of hard to see. There. And then there, roughly, and then here? Why is this area of the map so hard to see? I think it's because it has like so much verticality to it. It's hard to see exactly where things are. This is all going to be very rough. Then there, and then here. Literally, what are the chances that out of 16 DLC shrines in the entire world, we just came across 3 in a row? Alrighty. Now, let's get our Korok seeds. First up, there should be a rock beneath a cracked boulder up here somewhere. I think I see it. Must be right here. Just have to keep our eyes open a little bit wider than we normally would in this area, because I'm not sure how accurate my map markers are. Okay, so we got that one. Next up should be a magnesis boulder to the southeast. Wait, what? A magnesis boulder? Magnesis boulder. That's what it says. What the hell's a magnesis boulder? Guess we'll find out. Usually it's like magnesis puzzle, you know? Not magnesis boulder. Oh wait, is this another freaking golf challenge? Oh, it is. It is another golf challenge. Look at this. I see a hole. I see a boulder. Logic dictates that we put said boulder into said hole. Now the issue is, how far can I actually move this in one go? Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I was worried there for a second. But all is well. This is apparently a magnesis boulder. That was easy golf. Golf is easy when you're allowed to pick up the ball and just put it in the hole. Very easy. Okay. Ah, and then there's the flower trail that we're looking for next. We're gonna take this right up to the top of the mountain, it looks like. Beauty! Wow, great view up here too. Yeah. Bye. Okay, so next we'll go to this one right here, which should be another rock behind cracked boulders. Should be right here. Yeah, there it is. Luckily, it's gotten to the point that we've collected so many Koroks now, I kind of know they're bullshit. So I know, like, what to look for and what to expect, essentially. It's much, much easier to spot. My eyes have been trained for Korok bullshit. Alright. From here, we're gonna go across to the other side. There should be a magnesis puzzle. There it is. Okay. Now, this one's interesting because they're laid out differently. So it's 1, 2... Huh? 1, 2, 1... Oh, it goes on top of here, I think? Yeah. That was interesting because, again, the perspectives were different. Gave me an extra challenge. Okay. Now we've got 2 rocks beneath cracked boulders coming up down here to the southeast. Go to this one first. Had to hop off for a minute. How many Koroks did I miss? I'm not sure. I will update you on our next loading screen. The Korok Wrangler. That's me. I just got an accent. Okay. Should be cracked boulders? Those are... Ah, here. Well, it's all good. We'll find out soon. I'm sure soon I'll have to fast travel again anyway, so... We'll find out where we're at momentarily. I think we're getting pretty close to 600 now, though. We have got to be inching closer, for sure. Okay, looking for more cracked boulders. Must be these right here. Heck yeah. Okay, now there is a, pardon my language, shit ton. I can use no other descriptor to describe how many Koroks are down in this next region. I don't know why all the Koroks were like, oh, this would be a fantastic place for us to hide, and just have all accumulated in this next area. So let me just delete some of these stamps. And then I'll map out our next spot. All down here, there's like so many Koroks. Okay. So we have got one right. One right here. One right here. And then there's a 2 Koroks and a shrine over here. One there. One there. I think it's a shrine. It's all kind of on top of each other. There's there. And then there's one here. And then there's one there. And then there's a shrine here. So this will be when we get our Korok count, I guess. Our Korok update when we go in that shrine. Then there's another Korok. Hey, homie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. One there. And then one here. One all the way over here in this little beach area. And one here. Yeah, there's so many Koroks. Holy crap. This is an insane amount of Koroks. Here. The next one's like here. And then there's one... I can't quite see where this is. It's here-ish. There's a shrine there. Honestly, we'll probably do like this area here. And then call it a night, because there's so many here. We'll be here for a little while. So by the time we're done, we'll probably be ready to call it a night. And this will certainly put us past 600 Koroks, that's for sure. Okay, then there's another shrine here, and a Korok. Here? Da-da-da. No, wait, the shrine... The shrine is like right here. And then the Korok's right here. Delete you. And there's Korok here. Korok here. Yeah, this is freaking insane. Oh my god, I'm still going. Okay, and then there's one... here. Here. We already got that one there, which is nice. We already got... No, wait, now I'm getting confused. There's one there, and one there. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. This is insane. There's one here, and there's one here. I told you! Shit ton of Koroks. I couldn't describe it any other way. Other than a shit ton. Sounds like the 600 goal is in reach. Yeah, absolutely. We will get it. Alright. Let's get started. So. First, we will find a balloon beneath a stone arch down to the south. It's positively infested with Koroks. Yes, that's a good way to put it. And like I said, there are a couple of shrines along the way as well, which do act as loading screens, so we'll be able to check our count when we access those. Okay, that must be the arch. Ooh, we got a big sleepy boy here too. Honestly, not necessarily interested in waking him up, so let's give him a wide berth. I understand the importance of naps. I would certainly be pissed if someone woke me in the middle of a good nap, so we will give him some grace, let him do his thing. Woohoo! And here's our balloon. Not gonna use a bomb arrow on it though, seems a little like overkill. Yeah! Okay. One down, 1 million to go. Next up, we've got a flower trail to the south. Luckily, this is considered more of an early game area, so the enemies here shouldn't be as tough. Yahaha! We're getting close to 600. I haven't been able to check our count. There's a really weird feature of the game. You can only check how many Koroks you have during a loading screen, and we haven't had one in a while. But it feels like we're close to 600, and the next time we have a loading screen, we will find out.
Yahaha to you too.
Yahaha! Alana's here to bring us good luck in our Korok hunt.
Cheers! Hi, Kara. Kara's. Hi, Ronnie.
Yahaha! Say it with me now.
Yahaha!
There we go.
Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, then there should be a Wait, where are we? We got that one. We got that one. Oh, we're going down to the island now. Yes, okay. So there should be a rock pattern down here. And then a flower trail on the island as well. And for some reason it looked like there was a shrine on this island, but I think that's wrong. Did Tiffy consult you about the railgun? I did not. Oh, a Korok has appeared, and her name is Muffin. I found the most important Korok of all. Hi, do you have a seed for me? She's like, if that means poop, mother, I left that in my box. Hi, Miss Muffin. Are you here to bless us with good luck in our Korok hunting session? Oh. Well, that's rude. It made me go over there, and now it's making me go back. Honestly, that works out, because there's another Korok over here. Yeah! Okay, and the other Korok is this stone circle, and there is no shrine over here. I don't know why I thought there was when I first looked at the map. There's not. Hi, Muffin. Do you know you're in Digimuffin form on stream tonight? Yeah, you have a digital avatar. Did you even know that? She said, no, Mom. I didn't commission this. Did you pay royalties to use my likeness, Mother? Did you? Okay, there should be a rock beneath a slab now, up to the northwest. I brought naught but my radiant presence, Mother, which is plenty. TS's internal monologue for Muffin never misses. Bronny's sending you pets from across the Atlantic Ocean. Did you know that? That's the power of the internet. And the power of my emotes. Emotes of my face, Mother, and yet again I receive no royalties? None? Hi. Hi, Princess. No royalties, Mother. I shall see you in court. Muffin's gonna need a lawyer. Do you happen to know one for the copyright? What do you think, Muffin? Will I see you in court? Bronny makes a good point. We have been taking care of you, getting you medicine, bringing you to the vet, giving you healthy food, taking care of your kidneys. I mean, that's royalties if I ever heard of them. The royalties are in your care. Do you know how many hundreds of... Not even hundreds. Do you know how many thousands of dollars I've spent at the vet? She said, well, I fucking hate the vet, Mother, so that doesn't count. That was called modern-day torture, Mother. I'll pay you not to ever take me back to that place. Alright, Muff, you ready to play some basketball? Now the issue here, as you can probably see, is there is wind. It didn't impact the throw as much as I thought, though. I thought it was really going to throw me off. Oh, so close. Ah! Okay, get out of here. Come on, that's it. No! I need a backboard. That's it. No! Oh my god! Every time it looks like it's gonna happen. And then it doesn't happen. There we go. First try. Muffin's got a killer healthcare plan, that is true. Okay. Beautiful. Now, we got our friend, the accordion-playing bird over here, to give us a shrine quest. Oh, I was sure that I would be alone in so remote a place. Pardon me for not greeting you sooner. Oh, it's you! Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised to see you here. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Sure, let's hear it. Excellent. Without further ado. He breaks the rocks that serve to bind above the tempestuous bay. On wings of cloth and wood entwined, he lands on the altar to open the way. The tempestuous bay from the song could be this very bay, but what sort of wings are made of cloth and wood? It's a juicy riddle, but one I may never puzzle out. Take care and may the light illuminate your path. Luckily for you, bud, I think I have figured it out. So, we just need to go around here and blow some stuff up, then do a little float. Voila! Shrine revealed. Quacks and charlatans, the lot of them. A hearty meal and an afternoon snooze will sort me right out, mother. Okay, so I see some rocks over here. Okay, that's one. Push me right through here. And there's another one right there. Let's see, Link. Can you throw that far enough? Ah, not quite. Ah, you blew up a fish, though. That's one way to go fishing. If you don't have a pole, just chuck bombs instead. I feel like that's the most American method of fishing I've ever heard. Okay, so that gets that.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Grenade fishing, yeah, literally. Literally grenade fishing. Okay. Are there any more rocks around here? Fishing with dynamite? Freedom! God bless the US of A! Is that it? What do I do now? I just float around, or...? Oh, you want to go back out already, Muff? Let me let you. Okay, let's hear his song again. Breaks the rocks that serve to bind above the tempestuous bay. On wings of cloth and wood entwined, he lands on the altar to open the way. Yeah, so I know I need to float over there. But I'm not sure, like, where the starting path is, you know what I mean? Where do I start from? Maybe from here? Oh wait, there's more rocks over there. Maybe I haven't gotten rid of all the rocks yet. How do I stream Zelda? I have a capture card on my PC that captures gameplay footage from my Nintendo Switch, and then I broadcast on OBS. seems tedious. Not at all. It's fairly easy to set up, and once it's set up, there's nothing more you need to do, and then you just turn on your Switch and you play. Okay, so maybe there's other rocks? Again, it would make more sense to me if I, like, knew where my starting point was, you know what I mean? Like, I understand where my ending point is, but it feels like there must be a starting point. Which is, like, what I'm missing. I don't see any other rocks to blow up, though. Oh! Nope. Spoke too soon. There's one right here. There. That's what we needed. So with wind blowing in every channel like this, I think it's enough of a gust that it'll blow us right over to the altar. Yeah. That's what the camera seems to be indicating, and now the platform is lit up. I blew myself up in the process, but you win some, you lose some, right? Now, if we start from right over here... Let's see if we can float right across. Happens to the best of us. Accidental combustion. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I wasn't high enough. My feet were grazing the rocks. I knew that was going to be a problem. Okay, that's what we need to do, though, is just go right through there. Just need to get enough height. There we go. This is better. This is better. Oh, yeah. Dang, we are really flying. And then... Oh! I, like, fell off just before the platform, and it didn't count. You have got to be kidding me. Well, let's try that again. I think if I just go this way, it'll take me? Yeah, no, I should have followed it this way. No way, right? I was literally 1 foot away from completion. Talk about BS. Do you have to go through one of the openings, or can you just hop straight down the middle? I mean, that's a good point. If I do it this way, maybe it'll give me the height I need. Yeah. No? Well, I landed perfectly on it. Now I'm wondering if we do have to go through one of the openings for it to count. Odd beach, wind, accordion music. This reminds me so much of France. Yeah, maybe I need to, like... follow the path the whole way. Yeah, I must need to do the whole course. Okay. Or maybe I need to, like, not let go of my... There we go. There we go. I don't know if it was I had to not let go of my glider and just, like, touch down while I was still in my hands, or I had to follow the course. But it was one of those two things. Maybe both of those things. Regardless, it works, so we'll take it. Alright, that was a tricky little one. Now, this is good because, A, we get a shrine, but B, this will also be a loading screen so we can finally see where we're at in terms of a Korok count. But, Master of Wind side quest complete, and we unlocked the Shy Yota Shrine, as TF so eloquently put it. A dub is a dub is a dub. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? 93 shrines, 601 Korok seeds! Let's go! 601! Elena just burst through the door with an oven mitt on, holding a baked potato, yelling, "Yahaha!" And that was the best celebration I could have ever asked for. We are officially over 2/3 of the way complete. Oh, I'm so happy. That is such great news. Excellent. Woo! Near enough! Game complete! A victory potato! Literally, Alana came bearing a victory potato, and I love it. Now, I want another great flame blade, because the last one we had was freaking sick. So let's drop that and get this. Winner, winner, potato dinner? Yay! Alright, 601, rather, Koroks. And this should be shrine number 94. Hell yeah. We are making good progress tonight, folks. Tiff, you need to marry that woman. Seconded. Well, that is the plan. In just a couple of weeks, if they let us, you know. Can't believe they're gonna let a weirdo like me get married, but... Elena just popped in with a very big smile on her face because I think she heard your comments. Marry herder. Okay, okay, I'll try. Elena is very happy right now. She is glowing.
In or out? What's your idea?
I love the thought that she's out there cooking dinner, making a baked potato. She heard me exclaim, 600 Koroks! And decided to run in, potato in hand, to celebrate. Yeah, if that's not marriage material, I don't know what is. Yahaha! 602, baby! Next stop, 900. Alright, get rid of these couple of markers. That's done, that's done, that's done. Next up should be fairy lights to the southwest. Don't forget, everybody, make sure you're staying hydrated. I don't have a hydrate button for chat. You guys have one for me, but this is my hydrate button back to you guys. Stay hydrated, folks. Very important. I see the fairy lights. There we go. We love threats in the chat. Hydrate or else. Speaking of that, thank you, Karis, for the hydration for me. Oh god, I was waiting for the lights to come to me and I messed it up. Alright, there we go. Whew. There you go. Even paid. Cheers, everyone. Ah, nice ice cold water. Okay, across the river now, there should be a rock pattern. The issue is gonna be, can I get across? I don't think I'm gonna be able to, and I don't necessarily want to swim all that way, because I'm a lot better of a glider than I am of a swimmer. Good idea to keep my kidneys in shape in case I need to sell one in a couple of months. Oh, Bronny. Also, I love how it looks like Link is not wearing pants right now with this particular outfit. He's just in these little booty shorts. Popping it across Hyrule. We'll twerk for rupees. Hey, Idaho, you came in at a great time. Hello, my friend. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Korok number 604 for anyone just joining us. We are officially 2/3 of the way through this challenge. There are 900 Koroks. We've got 604 of them. Alrighty. Next should be back across the river. There's a rock to the northwest. So I'm going to fly back across. Whee! Where does he keep the twink coins in shorts these short and tight? You gotta pay the twink coins to find out. It's a very private question that has a very private answer, okay? Let's just say he shouldn't go to any MRI appointments. Next up, there should be a cracked boulder to the west. It's the last of our magical wind. Hi pal, I hate you this week, except not, but, you know, hope you're well. Hey Power, how are you? How are you? For anyone wondering why my friend Mark suddenly hates me, it's because this week we're going head-to-head in fantasy football, and of course we have to hate each other, it's just part of the rules. Tallara versus the Power Hour. Who's going to come out on top this week in fantasy football? I mean, I'm not a betting woman, but if I was, I'd put my money on Tallara. My fantasy football team, for anyone wondering, is named the Mighty Muffins, and my team photo is a picture of Muffin in a tiny New England Patriots jersey. So, like, obviously I should get bonus points for that, right? Hey, Power, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to our match this week. How dare you? My team has an A+ draft score. Yeah, because AI gave itself an A+, because it loves patting itself on the back. Now, week 1 was a weird week, as it normally is, right? Like, I mean, I had the #1 overall pick in the draft, picked Jamar Chase, the consensus #1 overall pick, and he got me 6 points. If he wasn't Jamar Chase, I would bench him, but yeah, it was a weird week for everybody. I'm sure things will settle in weeks 2 and 3. Where did that flower go? No, seriously, where? Oh, I see it. Week 1 this season was super weird too. It was, right? Like, it's just, again, you can't tell a whole lot from one game, especially not in week 1, because, you know, there's new coaches, new players, people are still adjusting, rookies are shaking off the nerves, there's a lot to factor in, but yeah, it certainly was a strange week, and there was a lot of results, I think, that most people wouldn't have predicted. I missed the rock beneath cracked boulders, did I? No. Now I'm second-guessing myself. Did I get the rock beneath cracked boulders? Can someone confirm if I blew anything up or if I'm losing my mind? I think I got distracted by Mark coming in. No, I did blow something up. I blew something up right there. Yes. Yeah, I blew something up there. Okay. We're good. I'm just losing my mind. Don't mind me. All good. Next up is rock beneath leaves. You know those Koroks, they like to hide their rocks under everything. I also missed TS's message from earlier. If the price tag for a smooch and a cuddle is 1,000 coins, the rate for secrets must be exorbitant. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay, leaves. If I was a pile of mysterious leaves, where would I be? Ah, I would be right here, because it's the best place for a pile of mysterious leaves. Now, let's light them on fire. Beautiful. Losing your mind 600 Koroks in? Honestly, commendable resilience to make it this far. Touche. Touche. Plop plop. Alrighty, and from here we've got another shrine. Ah, yes, I see it. It's just nicely out in the open for us. Oh, no, it's not so nicely out in the open. You see why? It is surrounded by spikes. Can I burn them? No. Yes? Yes. Are they on fire or is it the grass? No, I think it's the grass that's on fire. And now it's raining. Because they said, fuck your fire. Oh, who is... What is hurting me? Okay, it's fine. We'll just go slow and steady through the spike maze. And all will be well. Oh, it was the spikes that were hurting me. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? I told you, I'm losing my mind. I've collected too many Koroks. I'm losing it. 608 of those things, as a matter of fact. Five flames in the Ruku Mog Shrine. Oh, I remember this one. So we need to light all of the torches. Yeah, I remember this. This one's actually tough. So what we need to do is rotate this block right here. And light all those torches, but you can see that's easier said than done because there's water on the bottom and there's water on the side. So, okay. Okay, so that lights that one. If I keep going around like that, that'll light that one. And then go around one more time. That lights that one. Now, we need to flip up. I think. Oh, that was not the way I wanted to go. When I said up, I meant the other way. But you know what? This happens. This works. So we got 4 lit. Which one are we missing? One on the back. Okay, so we just need to go up again. So this way. And then this way. Yes! That wasn't so bad. Why do I feel like that one was harder? I mean, maybe it was easier this time because I've done it before, and so I was able to puzzle things out a little easier, but yeah, that wasn't so bad. Before we go, there are some chests here. Inside that one, we get an opal. And inside this one, we get a silver bow. A bow favored by the Zora for fishing. It doesn't boast the highest firepower, but the special metal it's crafted from prioritizes durability, and it also has quick shot. Get your shots off even faster. That can come in handy. Nice. Okay. That was a fun little shrine, actually. That wasn't hard at all. Just a good way to get the old noodle up and running, you know? We've got 1,000,000 spirit orbs, and by 1,000,000 I mean 19, so I should probably trade those in at some point as well, but, you know, one thing at a time. Okay. So where do we leave off? This was the Ruku Mog Shrine, so next up we'll have a rock pattern to the southwest. You had to get the old noodle wet, yes, with thinking juice. Also, I cannot believe I walked out of the shrine and walked right into the spikes. What is wrong with me? I was just so excited to get out of here and get on to the next Korok, you know? Jeez Louise. Okay, let's not do that again. Ba-ba-bum-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What did I say was going to be down here? Rock pattern. I see it. Where is its corresponding rock? Ah, all the way over here. Koroks are making sure I get my steps in. And, you know, don't skip upper body day. Just lifting this big-ass boulder over my head. Walking along the beach. I should put that on my Tinder profile. Hi, my name is Link. I enjoy long walks on the beach with giant boulders held over my head. At this point, I'm surprised Tiff doesn't have nightmares about Koroks in court or something wild. Never say never, Karis. We've got lots of time before this challenge is over for me to have messed up dreams. Rock pattern. Kick, snare, kick, kick, snare? Speaking of rock patterns, there should be another one down here at the end of this little valley-esque area. Fjord, maybe, is the better word. Yahaha! You found me! Guilty! Wow. I never thought about the possibilities of Korok Court before. I think we have our next case for guilty as sock. Korok definitely has to be charged with something. Blop blop! Okay, now, from here, our next Koroks are actually quite a ways away. Let's just clean up the map a bit. So we need to go all the way up there, where there should be... fairy lights atop the tallest tree. Being the evasive little fuckers that they are, they stand charged of tax evasion. Honestly, I could see that. Absolutely. They're hiding all across the land so the government can't find them. Objection! The puzzle wasn't done correctly! LMAO, that escalated quickly. Started off as a silly little idea about Koroks in court. Escalated to the serious issue of tax evasion. This game is the secret IRS simulator. Yahaha! You found me! Guilty! That's still so good. I mean, they circulate their own currency, obviously to dodge taxes. Hestu's the ringleader of it all. The rest of the Koroks will sell him out to get plea deals. Now, is this tree I'm looking for at the top of this mountain? Of course it is. The Koroks really like to make me frickin' work. Yeah, sorry, TS. The reference left me in the dust, unfortunately. Oh, no, the tree isn't up here, but it's over here. Time to climb a tree, Link. There we go. Yaha! Bye! Now, there should be one more Korok here, and then we will do our next shrine quest. God, so many monsters. Leave me alone! Leave me alone, I said! Ah! There we go. Alright, we'll probably do this next shrine, and then we'll wrap it up for the evening. I will be live again tomorrow night, so we'll just pick up right where we left off, but we got to 600 Korok, so I'm very happy with our progress. We are moving and grooving. This will be done before we know it. Alrighty, look who it is. It's our favorite accordion-playing bird, here to give us another little riddle that we need to parse out. What's the likelihood of us getting a point redeem for the yahaha sound? Asking for reasons, lol. And Kara says, I second that. We could absolutely make that happen. I feel like when I finish the challenge, it'll be good then to memorialize the yahaha in this channel forever. Oh, pardon me. I didn't think anyone was around. Speaking of sounds, we do have this one.
Lizard.
Oh.
Ah, I knew we'd meet again, though I never imagined it would be here. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Let's hear it. Excellent. Without further ado. A beast that wears a crown of bone, prancing through the lush green. These songs need work, bud. Mount the beast upon its throne, for only then the shrine is seen. Huh. I suppose the lush green could refer to this place, but what sort of beast wears a crown of bone? There's definitely a secret hiding here, but it's beyond me. May the light illuminate your path. New shrine quest, the crowned beast. A crown of bone? Oh, I see bones over there. Oh, I see a lot of bones over there. That's gotta be it, right? Although it's so far away. Feels like it's... Let's see. Well, before we do anything, I think there's a Korok here. So let's grab it. Yoo-hoo! I see bones over there, Tiff says in a slightly too enthusiastic manner. What's wrong with bones?
Lizard.
Crown of bones. I feel like I want to hear him hang on. I want to hear this again. I'm not going to sing it this time. We're going to pay attention. Yes, please. I want to hear it again. A beast that wears a crown of bone, prancing through the lush green. Mount the beast upon its throne, for only then the shrine is seen. I mean, the only thing, like, here on this side that's really of note is this tree. Maybe if I get up higher, I might, like, kind of see something. I'm gonna go up here again. I was wondering if there was, like, some sort of pattern on the ground or something, you know? I mean, I do see a ton of bones over there. Unless they mean I need to, like, go to the top of that tower, maybe? This tower. Lanayru Tower. Oh, TS has a brilliant suggestion. There were rams around, which is literally a beast with a crown of bone. I think you have to herd the ram onto the platform. Better yet, we might be able to ride the ram. That's very smart, TS. Okay. I think you're absolutely right. I don't think it was these bones at all. These bones were a red herring, I think. Let's see if you're right. I have a feeling you are. Okay. So we just need to find a ram. Get all sneaky sneaky. Ride it. There's a bunch of deer. Holy deer. I mean, that's not a ram, but it does have antlers. Antlers are bone, right? Let's see. Maybe this guy will work. Seems like it might be because there's so many deer here. Oh no! Oh no! How did he see me? I was so sneaky sneaky. Not sneaky sneaky enough. Okay. Do I have any? I don't think I have any sneaky sneaky armor, unfortunately. There's some armor you can get that increases your sneakiness. What if I get naked? I feel like everyone's sneakier when they're naked. Let's try that. And then I'm gonna take off all my equipment to reduce any sound. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, the fact that there are so many deer here, it's gotta be what we need. I just gotta be more sneaky about it. Where's the shrine again? Oh, all the way back here. Yeah, it is really coming down. Alright, there's some more deer. That I need. Ones with antlers. Not you, not you, not you. Man, forcing Link to be nude in this rainstorm is just cruel. I mean, he hasn't had a bath in ages, so this is me telling him he's stinky. Run through the water and cleanse yourself, you stinky Twinkie. Okay, looks like all the deer were over here. Stealth? You mean another action segment? God knows this isn't my forte, but we'll give it a shot. Unfortunately, I believe we scared all the deer that were here. So now I need to find them again. Oh, there's one. No antlers, though. Where did the rest of your friends go? Specifically the males. Oh dear, they're all gone. Nice, yeah. Very nice. Oh, I see a goat. Will that work too? I don't know if I can ride a goat. I mean, I'll try it. Oh! Birds just spawned in out of nowhere, which I think made the goat panic. Okay, this isn't working. Oh, this is a ram! My apologies, Mr. Ram. Is that why you're so angry with me? Oh! So angry that he despawned before my very eyes. Dear Diary, today I feel lonely because I scared off all my dear friends. Signed, Link. There were literally so many here and I scared them all off. This may be trickier than I expected. Ah, someone's over here with a campfire. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard me humming, eh? I'm Eric. I'm traveling the world on a journey of self-discovery. I'm heading for Zora's domain now, but I'm lost. I was just about to give up. But then, like, I heard a voice coming from the North Tower. Crossing the Tallara River would be next to impossible, though. Well, good luck. See ya! Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you again. Gap year, Eric. Okay, I feel like the best thing for us to do here is probably light a fire, wait by the fire, hopefully the deer will come back. And then we'll try it again. Okay. Ah yes, they're back. I am naked, and I'm stealthy. I am stealth. Know what rhymes with Link? Stealth. They call me a twink? No, I'm a spy. A master of disguise. As this nude body approaches, I am prepared to mount the deer. Okay, slow and steady, Link. Slow and steady. Oh. Nope. Nope. Didn't see anything. Huh, what was that, Mr. Deer? I don't know. You should turn around the other way and investigate. Watch Twink Link Slink. Yeah, there's also a ram around here, so I guess anything with horns will probably fulfill the shrine quest. Until you turn your butt around, though, we're gonna be at a bit of an impasse here. It's a small wonder Link can move silently, what with his colossal cojones chiming like church bells. What? Wow, things I never thought I'd read today. This guy has freaking superhuman senses or something. I mean, is it hard to spot me? No, but no one else is spotting me. Why is this guy just staring me down? Okay, fine. I'll leave you alone. I'll try to mount a ram instead. Feels wrong to sneak up on these deer and not let Arthur murder then skin it. Yeah, too bad Breath of the Wild doesn't have a skinning feature. Okay, it seems like the deer are too, like, observant, so... Let's try a ram instead. The issue is that these two ram are right next to each other, so they're literally watching each other's backs, which is not ideal. If you could turn around, fantastic, thank you. Not to mention the clapping of his ass cheeks. And the clinking of the coins in his prison wallet. Okay, this is hard. I need y'all to turn around. For a second, I thought you'd skip my comment for reasons of taste. No, it was too good not to share. Two goats, one twink. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be freaking how am I gonna do this? Can I make a strange mushroom that glows softly in the forest at night? Cooking it into a dish unlocks the nutrients in its cap, resulting in a meal that will allow you to move stealthily. We might need to do some stealthy cooking. The issue is this guy's little campfire doesn't have a cooking pot. Can I just cook one of these? What happens if I just cook a silent shroom? Toasty silent shroom. A whole toasted silent shroom. High heat may have destroyed its soft glow, but it's now fragrant and tasty. But it doesn't give me any boost. Hi YouTube, how are ya? The VOD of this is gonna be legendary. Okay, let's try again. If not, we can go somewhere that has a cooking pot, cook some stealthy dishes, and come back. Oh, we're getting close, we're getting close, we're getting close. Come on, don't turn around. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? I was literally at his ass cheeks. No, I was so close. Ah. All right. Let's take a break and... Oh, I also think if we go to Kakariko Village, we can buy a stealthy armor set, depending on how much it costs. Thank you for the clip, Brody. Hi, Rector. Well, I may have zonked out for a bit there, but at least I awoke to a twink frolicking through a field. Are you sure that wasn't just your dream? We are just finishing up stream here. We've got one more thing I want to do before we call it a night, and that is get this dang shrine. In order to do so, we need to be sneaky, sneaky, stealthy, stealthy, and I'm not having any success with that. Alright, this is the clothing shop, I think.
Hi!
Hi! And you sell, yes. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. By the by, that stealth chest guard over there is highly recommended. While you wear it, your footsteps are nearly soundless, so it's perfect for hunting and stuff. Oh, but it offers very little defense. Small price for the extra stealth. Well, that's exactly what I came here for. Unfortunately, it is out of my price range. Can I sell you things? Yes. Oh, beautiful. Okay. We're gonna get the full stealth kit here. Because I got a lot of stuff we can sell. I'm gonna sell you my sapphires for 1,000 rubies. I'm gonna sell you my ruby for 200 rubies. Also, wow. Love a good out-of-context quote, and that one sure is out of context. Now, I'm gonna sell my opals. And then... Can you stop moaning every time I give you rare gems? Jesus Christ, this is a family-friendly program. Topaz. All of them. And then last, but certainly not least, diamonds. All of them. 5,000 rupees. Let's go. We're gonna get the full stealth set now. Stealth mask. It may look like a regular cloth mask, but it was made using Sheikah crafting techniques to suppress the noisy rustling of clothes. Perfect for sneaking about. And we'll also get the stealth chest guard, armor designed for stealth, passed down through the Sheikah tribe. And then last but certainly not least, we get the stealth tights. Having an almost naked Link in front of you does things. Alright, so now we are going to be as stealthy as we can be, plus this armor set is honestly super cool. This is one of my favorite armor sets in the game. So I'm glad we got it. Now, our cheeks could not be stealthier. Let's fast travel back to Lanayru Tower. We'll float across, we'll mount a ram, and seize our victory. For anyone just joining us without context, they're probably like, you're gonna do what now? Smile and nod, folks. Smile and nod. What is it from Madagascar? Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Yeah. Same brain there, TS. Also, I'm not sure how buying this outfit causes Link to grow his hair long enough that it can be put into a man bun, but nothing wrong with a wig, I guess. We don't shame those who decide to wear wigs for cosmetic purposes. Alrighty, let's do this. A successful stealth mission to end tonight's stream. I like it. I like the sound of that. Now, where are my dear friends? Get it? Dear? Dear friends? I'll show myself out. I don't actually see any deer here. I do see a ram there. Maybe that'll work. We are literally in full stealth gear. If this ram spots me now, I'm flipping the table. What more can I do for you, sir? I'm an ultimate Sheikah stealth master. Let me mount you. Oh, you bitch! How did he see me? What? What? That is bonkers. Maybe I can't even mount the rams. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe that's my issue. It's gotta be deer. The issue is that these deer like to hang out in packs, which makes it hard to single them out. In Spanish, the song I Like to Move It is I want to move the boat. Interesting. I guess the boat is the badonkadonk. Checks out. Oh. I don't see any more deer with antlers. What the heck? We have to wait with our friend by the... Oh, there's one. The issue here is that there are other deer that might be able to see me. Let's see. I'm moving as slow as I physically can. I'm in full stealth gear. Come on. Grass isn't very, like, tall here for me to hide in, so... might not work. Oh! Stupid frickin' skeletons! No, wait! Oh! I was on! And then he knocked me off! You skeletons will die! I was literally on! And you knocked me off. You will pay for that. I hate you so much. Wow. Okay, that was terrible. If this deer will stop running around, we can try it again. Or he can despawn. Cool. I cannot believe those frickin' skeletons ruined the operation. Alright, let's just sit by the fire and let everything respawn. Come on! Just wanted to end stream on a high note. God, I didn't realize it would be so hard. It's like golfing all over again. Alright. No antlers. I literally just, like, don't even see any deer anymore. I feel like when we first came to this spot, I was like, holy deer! And now they just, like, don't exist. This is insanely frustrating. Okay, what if we wait till later in the day? Maybe everyone's still sleeping? Which, like, fair, it was 6 AM. Alright. Give me deer! Like, I'm getting deer, but it's not deer with antlers! Okay, all of the deer have legitimately disappeared. Huh. Huh. I thought they would, like, respawn if I sat by the fire and waited, you know? But it doesn't appear that that is the case, so... what we might need to do... we might just have to end stream here, because what I'll do, obviously, is save and quit, and hopefully that means when we log back in, or load back in, rather, tomorrow evening, all the deer will have respawned, because they are not here. Bambi is missing. There were so many of them earlier, and I guess they've had enough of my bullshit, because they are gone. There's a couple around, but they're all female deer, which is not what we're looking for. Oh! There was one there. I don't know how it saw me. Okay, hang on. There's another one right there. The issue is, again, they all travel in packs, so that one's gonna see me before I can sneak up. Let's try it. The grass here is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Just like watercolor pastel grass. Okay. As long as that other deer doesn't see me, we might have a shot. Come on. Come on. Please, Jesus. Yes! Got it! Yes! We did it! I got myself a deer! Now, I hope this is actually what we needed to do for the shrine, because God forbid we did all this for nothing. Guess we'll find out, hey? Heck yeah, look at me, riding a deer. This is kind of cool, actually. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does! Let's go! That was tough. We got a Bambi cycle. That was tough. But hey, it was worth it in the end to frolic around on a deer. Now we'll get a shrine out of it as well. There we have it. The Crowned Beast Shrine Quest is complete. Now we ride off to the shrine. Thank you for the ride, sir. Welcome to the Mezzalo Shrine, everyone. That was tough enough to warrant a break to go clothes shopping. Yeah, literally. At least we got a fresh new outfit out of it. Alright, so our final count for tonight is 613 Korok seeds, and what will momentarily become 96 shrines. You know what's rude? After all that, they're still gonna make me solve a puzzle in here. I figured this was gonna be one of those ones where they were like, yeah, you worked hard enough to get in here. You don't need to do anything else. But guess what? They're making me do something else. Okay. So that hits that. Clothes shopping. I smell that that was the goal and the rest was the excuse. I mean, you know me. I love a good excuse for shopping, right? Now, what did this do, though? This thing right here. Oh, it moves that. I see. That's the case. Hmm. So I just need to ride it around to the other side, I think. So if I do this... and then... Thunderblade, but my inventory's full. I'll get rid of one of... I mean, this is about to break, so I'll get rid of that. Of course, it is just out of my reach now. So that's not gonna work. I guess I don't need to even use the block if I just shoot this with an arrow. I guess they've accounted for that because they put this little slope here, but I can do this. Or not. I can do this. Yeah, that'll work. And then if I shoot it with an arrow from here... Yeah, that'll work. Gets us to this button. Now the question is... Yeah, that's gotta stay held down. That makes things harder, so I've got to bring this block with me. That makes things way harder. Okay, hang on. What if I do... Take this... And I drop it... Oh wait, yeah, what if I just do this? I don't need to take it with me, I can just already have it there and then do the exact same thing I just did. This'll work. This'll work. Oh, I guess the issue here, though, is... Oh, this is the issue, yeah. How do I activate the switch from the other side? You're absolutely right. Frick. What if I do this? I stasis that so it stops. Now when it reactivates, does it count as... Yes, perfect. Activating the switch. There we go, we got it. That probably wasn't the intended way to do that puzzle, but that's the beauty of this game. There's lots of different solutions depending on how you approach things. Alrighty, so our final count for tonight's stream is 96 shrines, 613 Korok seeds. I'm very, very happy with that count. Like I said, my goal coming into tonight's stream was to hope to get to that 600 mark, and we blew right past that to 613. So, we'll call it a night here, folks. We've got our beautiful new armor set. The sun is setting. Honestly, this is very picturesque. And we will pick up right here tomorrow night. That's right. You won't have to wait long for another stream. We will be live again tomorrow night. Same time as always. I get started around 6 p.m. my time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully I will see you guys here. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream this evening. It's always a bit of fun exploring Hyrule and collecting those Koroks. And it's even more fun knowing that we are creeping closer and closer to our eventual goal. We'll get there, slowly but surely. Thank you guys for hanging out this evening. I had a really great time. I think it's all old hands around here, but if you are new around here and want to head over to the YouTube channel, I do upload all the VODs, so you can catch up on our series so far. And as I may have alluded to earlier in the stream, we will be starting a brand new Let's Play series over there very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, that's it for me, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out and watching. Hopefully I will see some of you guys tomorrow night. If not, happy hump day to those of you guys where it's Wednesday, or happy early hump day to everyone else where it's still Tuesday. I hope your day goes well tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys soon. Thanks again for hanging out and watching, everybody. Good night.